Hi, y'all. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the live. SheraSeven. We are back. Thank y'all for being here. Click the like button. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. So I'm going to wait for y'all to get in. Say hello. Post a comment. Say hi. So y'all are here. I'm feeling a little bit festive today. I have on my cute gingerbread sweater, my gingerbread mug. I'm feeling a little bit festive today. Sprinkle. All right. Welcome in. Come on in. Get in here. All right. While y'all are bubbling in, I want to tell y'all about Love Potion #7 by Dust Free Limited. This is my new perfume. It says sprinkle, sprinkle, and you open the little mirror right there. And definitely put this in your cart. The links are in the description and on the top of the comments, and I'm going to put it here. All right. But we're going to be talking about don't be an NPC. Okay. But before we talk about that, y'all need to go ahead and get your Love Potion #7. It's vanilla, coffee, pralines, tonka beans, ginger, cinnamon. It is white floral and skin musk. A very beautiful gourmand. There's no pheromones in it. Just a regular old perfume. Very high quality, long lasting, and it took me over a year with my team to create this. So definitely put it in your cart. All right. Now, I'm going to post a little link for it here. It's also in the description bar and at the top of the live comments. So we're going to be talking about don't be an NPC. Some of y'all are NPCs, and I know it. But I think you can learn how to not be one. Y'all know what an NPC is? It's like one of them filler people. A filler person is a person that is blank, no personality, brainwashed, and doesn't know who they are, and they just follow rules. Okay. If you're an NPC, you're less likely to do what you want to do in life, less likely to have the type of life that you should have. So he said an NPC is like a background character. Yes. Not the main character. Okay. Just someone floating around in the background, an extra in a movie. And some of y'all are the NPCs of your own lives. Y'all do whatever else the director tells you to do. Y'all walk around in plain clothes in the back blended in. You know, you don't have the main character energy. Some of y'all are just NPCs, okay? In the background, just wandering around and of your own life. So it's time to take charge and become the main character of your life and stop being an NPC, okay? Some people will describe you as an NPC if, it's sad, but they do. There are some people I would actually describe as NPCs because they don't have a personality. They agree with everyone. They're people pleasers and they just blend into the background and they're not even the main characters of their own lives. So literally they are like NPCs, non-playable characters. Non-playable characters in a game or in a movie, you would call them extras in the background. You know, them people that are walking around behind the main character looking like they're walking down the street, walking their dog or whatever, like people that don't matter. So NPC is non-playable character. Someone who, or an extra in a movie that's just walking by in the background to make the movie seem realistic. An NPC is not a main character or a character that is of importance. So some of y'all are acting like those NPC non-playable extra characters. Why? Because nobody told you how to be a main character. Okay. So I will tell you how to be a main character. Get up every day and look like the main character. Okay. Because you know how some extras got roles in movies? They were looking too good as an extra, and people's eyes kept going to that extra. You're like, oh, who is that in the background? Next thing you know, on camera. Excuse me, sir, come over here. Get on the camera. Now they got apart. Why? Because they didn't look like no NPC standing back there. So you can't look like an NPC. You can't act like one and you can't talk like one if you want to get noticed, if you want to be a main character. Okay. So take your power and make it work. Make it work. Okay. Y'all can explain what NPC is in the comments. I definitely appreciate you guys doing that because some people just don't know what I'm talking about. I couldn't type it all out. The title would have been way too long. So basically think of it as an extra in a movie or one of them background characters in a video game. Just walking by. All right. Someone who's not living their best life. Someone who's just there filling up space. Don't be that. Okay. You say you're not in a 50-50 relationship no more? Okay, that's great. Okay. So Son Jashar. I hope that's pronounced right. Well, I'm glad for you, girl. Ain't nothing worse than being no 50-50 girl. That was a roommate situation. So when you are vocal about your wants, your needs, your standards, there's no way you can be a background character, NPC, or someone says seat filler. Exactly. And usually, let me tell y'all something. NPCs are not main characters. NPCs are often placeholders in relationships because that man is looking for the main character. Think about this. Most of the time that y'all are in relationships, oh, he's not going to pop the question. Oh, he doesn't love me. Oh, he doesn't call me because you're an NPC in his life. You're a background character. You're an extra. You're not the main character. You're not the leading lady. You're just there. Y'all know those movies where the man is in a relationship, but then he meets the one and he has to figure out how to get rid of that one. That's who the placeholders are. Okay. Y'all, some of y'all are the placeholders. And that man's still looking for his main character, his leading lady. And they'll keep you around. And then when they meet her, guess what? You gotta go. Because you're not her and you're not a main character. You're just a placeholder. Yes, sir. No, sir. I'll do whatever you say. I'll wash your clothes, pick me shit, you know? So you can't be that if you want people to take you seriously. If you want men to spend money on you, if you want men to run after you, begging you for a commitment, you can't be an NPC. Okay? You can't be a pygmisha. You can't be an extra in your own life. You can't be a people pleaser. Can't be that. If every woman could understand that, they wouldn't be somebody's placeholder right now or chasing after no man. Okay? So each and every day, or at least I come over here as much as I can, I try to tell you all this in so many different ways until it starts to click. I tell you all this in so many ways until it starts to click. Some people need visuals. Some people need story time. Some people need phrases, whatever. Definitely, you need to be the main character of your own lives, because if you're not the main character of your life, you're somebody's side character, placeholder, NPC, background character, extra in their movie. Okay. And some of y'all feel it too. Some of y'all know y'all are that, and y'all still won't do nothing about it. If I thought I was the background extra person in somebody's life, I'm out. I'm out. NPC, non-playable character, extra in a movie, person in the background wandering around to fill up space. Okay? Period. People that blend into the background, placeholders, people pleasers, sheep, NPC characters, non-playable characters, filler people. Okay? Some of y'all are that because y'all put yourselves in those positions. Okay? Replaceables, basically. You don't take yourself serious enough, and you don't take yourself as the main character. Okay? So you gotta step into your main character energy for 2026. That's it. You step into that main character energy for 2026. No one can stop you. That's right. Either they're on board or they're not. Either they're the co-star or they're the background NPC themselves. Okay? Some of y'all are in relationships where y'all are asking me dumb questions all the time. What if you're with a narcissistic man and he talks down to you? Okay, well, then you're the NPC of the relationship. When you become the main character and you take your power back and he's the one that has to please you, then that's when you have reached your main character status. Okay. Otherwise, you're an NPC placeholder, and you ain't the one, baby. Okay. Non-playable character. Extra in the movie. A background person. A sheep. Someone that just follows orders. Doesn't have their own mind or personality. Someone who's probably just wandering around wasting time. Okay. Someone who is not the main character. Okay, so understand that. If you're not the main character of your life, who is? Because some of y'all aren't the main character of your own life. And y'all make anybody that gives you any type of attention the main character of your life. And that's the problem. Some of y'all become dumb, desperate pygmies. When y'all meet somebody, y'all automatically make anybody that shows you 1% of interest the main character of your own life. And that gets on people's nerves. Okay? Y'all act dumb. Y'all act brainwashed. Y'all act silly when y'all get around somebody. And then you make them the main character and you become literally an NPC in the background. So don't do that. Don't need to wake up. Because only dumb people do that. Okay? Sprinkle. Do better, y'all. Do better. If you're a young girl, you got a crush on somebody, and they don't know who you are, and they don't know you're alive, you're the NPC of their life. Okay? I'm gonna give y'all a good example. If you got a crush on a boy or a man, and he doesn't know you're even alive, or he doesn't see you in that manner, you're the NPC of his life, and he's the main character of yours. Because every morning you wake up, you think about him, what you gonna wear, if he likes it or not, how you can talk to him that day, because he becomes the main character of your life. But if you became the main character of your life, and every day you woke up and say, what am I going to wear? How am I going to look? Am I going to look good, smell good, feel good? How am I going to do my hair? What outfit am I going to put together? I look so good. I'm the main character. Every time I walk in, all eyes on me. If you become her, then he can't help but to notice you. Understand? You can't help but to notice you if you are the main character of your life. Then you have more power. Then you have more power. Stop being the background character in your own life. Level up to the main character and act accordingly in every situation. Okay? In every situation. Okay? You said my favorite show is on. Thank you, Jazzy. Jazzy After Dark. Thank you, girl. Thank you. So, be the main level. Be the main level. I'm reading what you wrote. See me. Be the main character and level up. Not no NPC. Not no non-playable character, extra background filler person. AKA don't be a bot in your own life. Okay. You said keep a roster going. Exactly. Look, the main character would have a roster now, wouldn't she? Okay. Yes. You have a man to try to make you be an NPC by saying I shouldn't wear, don't need makeup. Yep. Okay, thank you for sharing this. The Image Oracle. Because a man will try to make you the NPC. Look what she wrote. She had a man trying to make her an NPC by saying you shouldn't wear makeup. And you promptly left the date. Now he's blowing up my phone since Saturday. Exactly. Men will try to make you blend into the background and not be the main character of your own life so they can be the main character of your life. Y'all need to watch out for them types of guys because they don't even like you. They just need to be the main character of some chick's life. Because, their ego. Thank you. Sprinkle. All right. Should you let my rich boyfriend track my new Jeep? He got me. No. Sprinkle. That ain't your husband. And also, that is illegal. No law, baby. No law. Not your husband and also illegal. Sprinkle. The Jeep already has a tracker in it in case it gets stolen so you can report it. You don't need an extra tracker for some man that don't got no ring on your finger. Okay? Be the main character, not the side character. Main character energy only. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Why do some men say abortion is murder and get mad when a woman doesn't want to keep it? Huh? I guess because that's they belief and they don't got to carry the baby. I don't know. They have to carry the baby. There'd be an abortion clinic on every corner, open 7 days a week. So, what's your take on it? We don't really care what they think, darling. We are the main character energies of our own life. It doesn't matter what they think, darling. They don't got to do nothing about it except pay that child support if they leave, or be the father and be the provider when it comes. Either one. That's the only choice they got. Pay the child support if they leave, or be the provider and father if they stay. Period. That's all they can say about it. Okay? Don't ask them their opinions. We don't care about them. Okay. I used your tips yesterday. My gutter guy asked me out. Now I got him cleaning my gutters for free because he thinks he can date me. Ha ha ha. Okay, Miss Sammy. Okay, get you some gutter Gary there. With the false hope. Gutter Gary. Okay, how much do gutter cleaners make, girl? I don't even know. They gotta. I don't know. I'm not even gonna look it up because I don't want that in my search history. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But hey, it's free services. Happy holidays. You like my spicy gingerbread energy? Yes. You like the wig too? It's giving Lord Farquaad with longer locks. At least it ain't giving Shrek. All right. Oh no, I think I like the bangs. They're kind of cute. No commitment wig. I just snatch it off. When I freestyle in my own world, try desperate, men look but don't approach. It's okay to give eye contact and smile. Yeah, you can give eye contact and smile at the men that you think got money. Not every man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And also, you got to be the type of woman that they want to be seen talking to in public, baby. Because I think I forget to tell y'all this sometimes. A man should be proud to want to walk up to you and talk to you in public, to make every other man jealous in that room. So make sure your looks are on point enough to make a man look like he's all that if he's approaching you. Sometimes if he thinks that you're going to reject him, he's not going to come over there. So the eye contact and the slight smile is definitely going to help you lure him in. So yes, definitely. He said, do I believe in karma? No. Do men believe in karma? No, they don't. So why do you believe in that mess? Do men believe in karma? Do y'all move like, do men work and move and act like karma's real? Then no, I don't either. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's probably part of the reason that they're doing certain things in life that y'all aren't. Because they don't believe in silly things that don't really matter. They're not believing in brainwashing, and they don't fear doing things, and they don't think about all that kind of stuff before they decide what's best for them, So yeah, if I believed in those things, do you think I'd have this channel? No, I wouldn't. So I don't believe in it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The religious concept. I don't do religion. Okay. Whenever you want to control a large group of people, you got to bring in 3 things: religion, fear, and you have to bring in like examples. Okay. I don't do none of them. Best thing to do is live by example of the life that you want, or follow someone that's already living the life that you want by follow their example. But we're not getting into religion or fear. We're getting to our best lives, period. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You said religious centers men. Yeah. There was no religion until men created it. So I think we're good, baby. Or that was just nature. All right. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We don't do that over here. Unless it's to manipulate or control someone due to their limited thinking so we can get money out of it. That's the only reason we use it. The same reason it was created for, okay? The only reason we use religion over here is the same reason it was created for, to manipulate and get something, all right? Otherwise, we don't really need it. You said it's hard to date due to organized religion. You know what? Leave that. You're not supposed to discuss religion or politics. You know, if someone says, hey, what religion are you? It's like, oh, well, I'm more of a spiritual person, but I'm open. That's all you say. You just basically lie. Well, I'm more of a spiritual person, but I'm very open to others' beliefs. When you say you're very open to others' beliefs and you're a spiritual person, they think they can convert you eventually, which is a lie because, you know, that means like, y'all stupid, basically. So, or no, I'm just doing this for the money because you got some. But yeah, that's the proper answer. Oh, I'm more spiritual, but I'm open to everyone's beliefs. Or you know, blah 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 blah. You said, where do I think humans or other creations come from? Their mothers. An egg, a uterus. Okay. Us, yeah. Not from a rib though. Not from no rib. Okay. And before that, more organisms. If you really want to get scientific, quantum. That's for my other channel, darling. You got to go into the quantum physics if you want that answer. Okay. You got to go to the quantum universe if you want that answer, darling. Perhaps that's a discussion for my other channel. Okay. How to act next to his business partners. Like, you got some sense. Don't get drunk and start talking to them all flirty and stuff. Have some respect. Sure, I was downtown the other day and saw Sprinkle Sprinkle was a huge letters as one of the art pieces on a building. Colorado Springs. What? That's interesting. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Yes, I'm a work of art now. Am I saying as an art piece? That's funny. Take a picture, girl. Send it to me. Okay. Girl, send me a picture. I'm on Instagram. I'm verified. SheraSeven on Instagram. Okay. Tag me, baby. Tag me. You said this is ugly, ma'am. Then don't wear it. Okay. Don't order you one. Don't put it on your head. I'm gonna wear what I want. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. If for you, it ain't for you. Okay. I switch wigs like I change underwear. Don't worry. Okay. Your sugar daddy wants to take you on trips with him, but he's so clingy. How do I tell him to F off a little bit while still getting the plane ticket? You gotta feel sick. You gotta fake an illness. You gotta pretend like you're sick. Like you're hot. Say, I don't feel so good. I'm very hot. That means get away from me. These are the key words you use. I'm very hot, and I'm very nauseous. You're gonna think you're pregnant or something, girl. And I just need some air. That way he'll leave you alone. Okay? Tell him you don't feel good, you're hot, and you're nauseous. That means you might throw up on him if you don't get away from him. If you don't get away from me. And if you tell him you hot, he ain't gonna be all up over you. You know what I mean? I'm very hot. I'm just feeling very nauseous and it's hot. I don't want to throw up on you. Just very hot, but maybe it'll pass. I don't know if it's something I ate or it's just something else, but let me see if I can feel better. Just basically stay over there and leave me alone, fool. Then it's going to come back every once in a while when he starts to get too clingy again. Thank you, Rachel. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Appreciate you. Mm-hmm. You said I wore this wig on my charge for your forgiveness video. Oh, J10. Well, I'm glad you remember the wig. That is so nice. Sprinkle, sprinkle. This wig has lore. Okay. What do I think about women who give their child the man's last name if the child came from her? I think if they want child support or if they're married, I think that's okay, but it's up to the woman to do that or not. The kid can always change their name later. Okay, so let's get back to the topic. Don't be an NPC. An NPC background character, not the main character, or a non-playable character in a video game. So an extra in a movie that's just walking by. Someone who is not noticed, not important in their own lives. Okay. So if you are going to secure the bag, get you a provider, be self-obsessed, you got to be the main character, not an NPC. And someone earlier was saying men will try to make you the NPC of their life by telling you not to wear makeup, not to do your hair, not to get dressed up. They will try to make you the NPC or the background or the extra in your own life. You know what I'm saying? So you can't listen to them. You must remain the main character. You must remain self-obsessed. And that's how you get the lead role of your life. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how you get what you want to. So, and I was saying earlier, yeah, don't do it. Okay, Rachel, this is all that came up, baby. Okay. So I don't know what you paid for because it didn't show up, baby. This is all that shows up. Right. Wonderful. Should we be unpredictable once in a while? You should be unpredictable all the time, baby. At least twice a week at the least. Mm-hmm. Okay, here's a question. When I freestyle in my own world, okay, I already answered that. I answered that. I answered all of these. Okay. Y'all may not have been listening. Thank you, girl. How to ask your boyfriend to pay for your medical bill? Just ask him. Don't tell him no details. Just say, I need you to pay this. Don't even ask him. Tell him you need him. I need you to pay this. Thank you, Charla. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Someone said, say it's a vet bill. Girl, just tell you need him to pay it. You said what? Yeah, non-playable character is what NPC stands for. It's like an extra in a movie, a background character in a movie, not the main character. So some of y'all are walking around here looking like NPCs as well. And I said this earlier on my TikTok. Some of y'all look like NPCs, okay? And what that means is you look like you're not supposed to stand out on camera. You look like you're supposed to be just a filler person. You don't do enough. to be seen. You know what I mean? So you gotta level up your looks, you gotta level up yourself in order to become the main character. Okay. And I said this earlier. There are some times when they hire extras in a movie and the main character is on screen doing her thing, and there's this person walking as an extra, and the camera's eyes and all the people's eyes keep going to this extra, right? And they're like, you know what? That extra, put him on scene. He can just say hello or bump into the person, but like he keeps standing out from all the extras, or she keeps standing out from all the extras. Put her in a scene. That's how you become a main character, or at least a a co-star versus an NPC player. You got to stand out and you can't blend in. You know what I mean? Into the background of your life is what I'm saying. So get up, look good. Don't be an NPC. Don't be a filler person. Sometimes you can look good as an NPC when your personality just sucks and blends into the background. You know what I'm saying? So there are some women that look good enough to be a main character, but their personality is of an NPC. Okay. That means they don't know how to speak. They don't know how to communicate. They're just blah. People fall asleep. They're not listening to what they're saying. They sound like everybody else. So if you're an NPC verbally, you got to work on that too. Your personality is of an NPC. You got to also work on that. Okay. Have something to talk about. Even if it's talking about him, you got to have something to talk about. You got to have some substance to you, something. Okay. Because a lot of people literally will clock you as an NPC, non-playable character, extra, filler person, bot, if that's what you sound like and act like. Okay. There are people out here making TikToks and reels on Instagram talking about, I don't believe people are all real. I think there are filler people and NPC and some bots out here because people can't be this basic, Don't be one of them. Okay, thank you, Emily. How to not be intimate until the bills are fully paid. When he asked, okay, I don't care what he asked for. You asked for them bills. Ladies first. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He can ask all he wants, but it's ladies first, darling. Pay the bills first. Say you can ask all you want, but a gentleman understands that ladies are first. So pay these bills. Pay these bills. Ladies first. Okay. A man is bold enough to ask you to roll around on a mattress with him, but you ain't bold enough to tell him to pay them bills. Don't be the NPC of your own life, man. Be the main character. You're going to know you wasting time. When he tells you no, you can move on to the next. Okay. Or you can roll around on the mattress with him and look stupid in the end. It's up to you. Don't be the NPC, be the main character. NPCs be rolling around before bills is paid. Main characters get bills paid, shopping, etc. And they might not even roll around ever. Okay? Be the main character, not the NPC. Okay. Thank you, girl. You said, where are my bed sheets from? Girl, that's a bunch of different stuff on there. That's a plethora. Some of it's Amazon, some of it's Laura Ashley, some of it's TJ Maxx. Girl, it's all mixed up. I don't know, like there's different brands on there. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't be and NPC. Yeah, you're right. I need to fix that, girl. Hold on, let me fix it. Don't be and NPC. Let me edit this right quick, girl. Bam. It must have been autofill, girl. You know how to do it. I tried to fix it. Thank you, girl. I fixed it. It should show up later better. Okay. I feel like as a man, if you can afford it, you can and should pay for 90% of everything, especially if you're the head of the household. Guys just don't want to feel like they have to if you got it. I feel like they should pay 110%. Shoot, they need to give you extra. Maybe 200%. I don't know. 90%. As long as he doesn't know that he's doing 90%, maybe. But he need to be 100 because somebody can come in and say, "Hey, I got you 110%." What you gonna do? You gonna stay with him, or you want to add one to the roster? Don't allow a woman to want anything more than what you already do. That's what I say. Men need to be providers, or else they're not masculine. Sorry. If a woman can find a more powerful masculine provider man, she gonna add him to her roster. So you ain't doing enough at home, or in her pockets, or in her bank account. She's gonna leave room for somebody else to do so. That's just women's nature. Okay. Main character women nature, not no pick Misha nature. Women who know their value. That's their nature. Okay. Men are worried about being used, but they want to feel useful. Exactly. Give them some work to do. Give them a list of stuff to complete. Okay. Think about this. Let me tell y'all something. If women stopped using men, women wouldn't need them. Okay. How do I define myself, or how do you defend yourself when family tells me my lifestyle isn't attainable or realistic? That's because they don't know how to do it. But if you know how to do it, then it is. Okay. Somebody told somebody that many, many times, but the person still succeeded. So people can tell you stuff, but if they can't do it themselves, they're not the authority on it, darling. So, for example, I could tell someone, "Oh, you'll never be a millionaire," and they can go become a millionaire. Was I wrong? Perhaps. Would they be stupid if they had listened to me? Probably. You know? So, we don't listen to people that aren't encouraging us. We say, "Well, you know what? Thanks for sharing your opinion, but I got this, baby. Don't worry about it." That's how cycles are broken. That's how poverty cycle is broken. That's how Pygmisha cycle is broken. That's how people say, "Well, just because you can't do it, don't mean I can't. Goodbye. I do what I want." That's main character energy right there. You don't let people tell you nothing. Okay. You show them. Do what you want. Do you know how many success stories begin with that very thing? "Oh, they told me I couldn't do it. They said it's not possible." And guess what? It is not possible for them because they're stupid. They listen to somebody who told them they couldn't do it. And that's where it got them, telling somebody else that they can't do it. Guess what? When you do it, guess what you're going to do? You're going to flip the script, start telling people that they can do it and how to do it. Okay? Break the cycle. Keep it moving. We don't listen to that. Mm-hmm. And you can tell that same speech. I'm sorry, I don't listen to people that say I can't do stuff, baby. I don't listen to negative words. If you don't have nothing positive to add, keep it to yourself. Okay. Shut them up real quick. Why are you listening to negativity? That's an option too. Sometimes you have to tell your family members, "Look, you can tell me the same thing until you're blue in the face. I'm still gonna do what I want." Especially when you're grown. You can repeat yourself 30,000 times. I'm still gonna do what I want. Once they figure you ain't gonna listen to them and you still gonna do what you want, they'll leave you alone. But you gotta make it clear. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Have you ever properly looked at people who try to give you bad advice? Exactly, girl. I'd be laughing in my head. Like, is you really trying to say something? Goodbye. So, especially unsolicited advice. Girl, bye. Boy, bye. Main character energy, don't listen to that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Family can be super draining if you try to convince them. Girl, don't even talk to them about stuff that's important then. Okay? Talk to them about the weather. Oh, the coffee is good. Just talk to them about stupid stuff that NPCs talk about. Okay? Because sometimes your family can act like an NPC too. So when you are talking to people that are not beneficial to you mentally or financially or emotionally, just talk about the NPC stuff that they can understand. Okay? Look, you don't have to talk about nothing serious to people, especially if they're negative. You can switch the subject quick because y'all know the holidays are coming up. So y'all are going to be having to talk to people that you don't want to be talking to. So, for example, when somebody coming up to you trying to tell you, oh, you need to be focused on this and you need to do that. Oh my gosh, I love your sweater. Where did you get it? This is so pretty. This color is so nice on you. Start talking that NPC language. You know, oh my gosh, I love your earrings. Where did you get them? They are so cute. Do you need a coffee refill? Oh my gosh, change the subject because them people just want to talk and be heard because they are not the main character of their lives. Okay, and they want to interfere with you. Now, they don't want you to win. They don't want you to outdo them. Sometimes it's that they don't want you to outdo them because they think I'm the best one. Or I made it the furthest in the family. They don't want you to outdo them. They don't want you to outdo them. Or they don't want to make it look like they did everything wrong or made mistakes and you're going to fix them and be better. They don't want to see that because they think they're right. Some people's egos can't take you, being the main character. So just talk to them about shallow stuff. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's like, oh my gosh, what kind of creamer is this? Wow, it's so good. Where did you get this? What store did you start talking about stupid stuff? Okay. Distract them from what they're trying to do. Then they're gonna feel like the main character again. Girl, I got this creamer at the store for half price. It's so good. Yes. Just change the subject to something stupid. There, problem solved. Okay. You said more. Yeah, a lot of people are set in their ways. A lot of people are programmed. A lot of people don't like to stray from what they know or what they were taught. Some people like to recite, some people like to repeat the cycle. Okay. And they will not improve because they don't understand what that means. Well, my mama did it this way, or my mama did it that way. It was good enough for us. Okay, well, it ain't good enough for me, and I ain't you. Goodbye. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Whenever someone says that, I'm just like, well, it ain't good enough for me. I got standards. Okay. Sorry. Thank you. You said they just be mad because you exist. I know. Okay, told me I was unrealistic to walk as much as I do. To walk? What do you mean walk? What you be doing, girl? You be walking and running marathons or something? What you doing? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Gigi. You said the answer is not going to change. That's right. It ain't. Just do what you want. And don't tell people about your business if you have to sit there and defend yourself. You know, you cannot defend yourself if you don't talk to people about what you're doing. You ain't got to defend yourself. Say, oh, what have you been up to? What are you doing? Anything new? Nope, nope, nope. Everything's fine. Meanwhile, you're doing whatever you want to do, working on your plans. Da, da, da. They don't need to know. Let them be happy knowing you ain't doing nothing. You're meeting your provider boyfriend parents this weekend. What should you get them? They're from Europe. And jokes you really speak English. Okay. I don't know. They say the worst gifts to give are, to hosts these days are candles, flowers, and I don't know. Don't give them candles or flowers because they have to stop and go find a vase to put the flowers in. It's going to take them away from hosting. Candles, people might be allergic or not like the smell. So anything that's like, like ask your boyfriend what they like to eat, maybe some type of snack they could eat later, a little cute like food basket or something for them to enjoy later or as a family. And when they're eating it, they're like, oh, this is so good. She's so nice. She got us this nice basket full of these, Sometimes you can buy something like that, but don't give them something they got to take care of right then and there, or that they could be allergic to, or that they could be sensitive to. So ask them what they like to eat and stuff. Ask your boyfriend, yeah. So they said Harry and David give basket. Okay, Miss Donna, that's right. Give them something like luxurious. How can I be more confident in class? Read the books. Know what you're talking about. Don't be afraid. Say what you want. That's your one time to shine and be smart. So you might as well do it. You ain't got to play dumb in class. What do you do if he buys a gift that he wants to buy you, but a gift that not the gift that you asked for? Then don't use the gift. Put it in a box in the back of your closet and never take it out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When he asks you where that gift is, say, I don't use it because I don't like it and it's not me. Then show up with the gift you actually wanted. And whoever else got that for you, good for him. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. They're going to learn. You got to teach them the hard way. Never use the gift. Put it in the back of your closet. Re-gift it. Do whatever you got to do. Sell it. Whatever. Don't use it. If you don't want it, don't use it because you're going to teach him it's okay. If he gives you a gift that you don't want, do not use it. Dismiss it. You can say, oh, thank you so much, and put it right to the side. Don't even look at it. Don't be interested in it. Don't get mad about it. Act like it's a sock you got for Christmas, okay? Or if you want to be real bratty, you can open up the gift. You're like, oh, what is it? Oh, where's the rest? You want to be real bratty. Open up the gift that he got you. Throw it aside real quickly. Where's the other one? I'm ready for the one I wanted. Give it. When he ain't got it, then you go back to the other one. You look at it and say, oh, thanks. Put it right down. Anyway, I'm so hungry. What are we going to do? Then never use the gift. Put it up in your closet. Re-gift it, sell it, do what you got to do. Okay? And when people ask you what you got for Christmas, name everything else but what he got you. And then use that as the last thing. Oh, and some blah, 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 blah. Don't be proud of it. Don't show it off. Show something else off somebody got you. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hi, darling. Thank you for teaching the girlie. Uh-oh, thank you, David. Hey, David, how you been? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I see you in the house. You always up in here. How was Mayfair? I know you said you was going to Mayfair yesterday. Okay. So yes, we're not going to be the NPC of people's lives. You are the main character. You need to get the main character gifts, not them NPC gifts. Okay? So, dismiss the gift, be thankful for it for 2 seconds, and ask for where the other one is. And when it doesn't show up, dismiss the gift and move on to the next thing. Okay? We ain't sitting up here pretending like we like something we don't, unless it's gonna pay us. If you got to pretend to like that gift to get your rent paid, then you better be like, this the best gift ever. You better be like, oh my gosh, I love it so much, and then never wear it. How can I feel confident with social anxiety? Okay. Go outside every day until it disappears, like in the old days. No one had that much because they all had to go outside. They didn't have little computer screens on their phone. They weren't talking to screens. They didn't have to talk to ChatGPT. They had to go outside. They had no option. So revert back to the old days when people used to talk to each other and go outside every day until it disappears. Okay. You got to get outside. Stop talking to screens. Stop scrolling. Stop doing all that stuff. Take yourself, walk out the door, put down your phone, and go breathe some air and touch some grass. All right. That's what you got to go do, because they didn't have this kind of stuff back in the 80s and back in the 90s, baby. It was very, very rare. It was mostly to them people that had something wrong with them. Okay. Go outside. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Just go outside, make it a habit every day. Do something. Talk to people. Talk to the old lady at the register. I don't care. Just go do it. Okay? You got people out here that are autistic that don't talk to anybody. Got a full-time job walking around. What's wrong with you? Go outside and put the screen down. What does the stars necklace mean? Well, there's these things that sparkle in the sky at night, and from far away, they look like these little shapes right here, stars, but up close, they're giant gas balls made of plasma and hydrogen. Okay. If you want to know more, definitely watch Neil deGrasse Tyson, because he gives a really good explanation for what stars actually mean. You know. I'm a light in the darkness, baby. Shining bright for you to see. Shining bright for you to see. You're actually such a smart student, but I feel so afraid and nervous to talk or answer in class any advice. If you're smart, prove it. Gotta prove it by talking. You ain't smart. Actually, smarter people shut up and sit back and observe more. So maybe if you're super smart, you don't need to say nothing. Just gather the information, take your test and pass. If you want to speak up, then work on it. Work on it. After you do it about 4 or 5 times, the teacher will start a liking to you, and they will call on you. And they might start to like your opinion or your perspective. Okay. After you do about 4 or 5 times, your confidence is gonna build up. You just gotta do it. All right. You just gotta do it. That's it. Mm-hmm. Maybe practice your answers beforehand at home. I don't know. I'm gonna say this in class. Oh, I don't know. But definitely try a couple of times until your confidence goes up. Okay, it was fun. You went to the super exclusive club, members club. All the men had munty. It was a vibe. I'm going again tonight. How are you? Okay, you're talking about when you went out in Mayfair yesterday. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm good. Well, I hope. Okay, so it's Friday night. You're going out again. Wonderful. Get some money. Wear your outfits, guys. I'm gonna be at the house in front of the fireplace watching Christmas movies, ordering DoorDash with the family. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But you have fun. Let us know what happened. You said you're so insecure. How do you fix it? Look good, baby. Main character energy. Act. Be like Kanye. I don't know. Pretend you Kanye. Do an impression of Kanye. There you go. Fake it till you make it. I don't know. Pretend you are possessed by Kanye and then go. All right. Do the impression of if you were possessed by Kanye West and then have at it. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sometimes you just gotta act. You said Yeezy taught me. Exactly. Just learn how to act, baby. Stop worrying about so much stuff. Just pretend like you're possessed with Yeezy, with Ye, and go. Or, you know? That might be too much, though. Start off small. You wish you had she was patient because some of y'all are so okay. Girl, just pretend like you already got confidence. Find somebody with confidence and just mimic them, darling, until you can get it on your own. Okay. Be unbothered and stop being a people pleaser and you'll be fine. It'll come natural. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What? Leak my birth chart. You want to know my ascendant? Girl, my ascendant is cash money. It keeps rising. My finances. Yes. My ascendant is dollar sign. Baby. Let's get it. So. All right, y'all need to do the financial chart, darling. Forget all that other stuff and think about the financial increase. Ascension. Okay. Oh, thank you, Gigi. Shera, please read the message below. Okay, if I see it, baby, I'll read it. You said your money sign is in ascending? I know that's right. Your ascendant is being on someone's wheel. I know that's right, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do you deal with a noisy boyfriend? Play Michael Jackson music over him. Turn up the music. If you can't play music, put on some headphones and tell him to shut up. That he's loud. Or you be extra loud when he's trying to have some peace and quiet. It's like, who do I remind you of? And then start slamming doors and cabinets and walking loud. Should you create collage on Pinterest? Girl, men don't understand that. Give them links. And if you're not going to don't give no man no collage. Give him links. Unless you're just doing it for fun for yourself. Fine. Give him links. Don't give him pictures. Just give him links. Because he press on it and put his card number in. Okay, that's all you need to know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Because some of y'all need to do better. Come on. Y'all trying to do stuff that girls only understand. You said men should not be okay with asking girls their favorite position. That's them forcing conversation. Say my favorite position is in line at the bank. My favorite position with a man is him being the CEO. Okay, that's it. And answer always financially. When they keep talking about stuff that you are uncomfortable with, talk about stuff they're uncomfortable with. Finance. Oh, my favorite position with a man? Oh, I love when a man is in the position of CEO. What's yours? Keep talking about the money. Oh, you said nosy, not noisy. Then give them some fake stuff to find, girl. Give them some fake stuff to find that's going to throw them off of everything. You know what I'm saying? Just give them some fake news. If somebody is extra nosy, give them fake stuff to distract them, baby. Don't you know? Give them some NPC filler information. What are you doing? Where are you at? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you asked. I am Aunt Ethel's house, changing her cat litter box. Can you come? You want to come help me, or you want to do it next time? No, never mind. I gotta go. Bye. Okay, well, I'll see you then. You're giving some fake news. He asking you, where you been? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, I'm trying to figure out how I'm finna pay Aunt Ethel's mortgage and who I can ask for some money. Give him some fake news and then he'll back off. Give him news he don't want. Give him information he can't do nothing with, okay? Y'all need to learn. Who you talking to? Oh, I'm just talking to Aunt Ethel. She asking to borrow some money. Poor Aunt Ethel. Okay? Why you got something for her? Back up. You said Aunt Ethel has many nieces. Yes. I'm a niece of Aunt Ethel. A niece of Ethel. And get me some shirts made. Say niece of Ethel. People will know. Anyway. You keep getting approached by men who only want to sleep with you. How do I change that? Look like the type of woman that they could take home to mother, not the kind that can take home to mattress. Okay. Sometimes when you look like a certain way, that's what they look at you as only. If you're giving off mattress Maggie, that's what they're gonna see you as. You can't give off mattress Maggie when you're walking around. You got to give off wife Wendy. Okay, you're giving off mattress Maggie. That's how they gonna see you as. You can't get it out. Can't look like that's what you love to do. You can't look like that's what you're all about. You know, some women, that's what they look like they're all about. You have taken the style, you have taken the essence, you have taken the customs of mattress Maggie, and you haven't figured out what your personal style should be based on the lifestyle you want. Okay? So some of y'all out here dressing like mattress Maggie because it's trending. And then when you get treated like mattress Maggie, you mad. Dress like you could be introduced to mother. Okay, they know what's underneath there. They already know. It's on underneath every woman. Every woman's clothes has got the same thing up underneath it, baby. They can tell that you're fit by the size you are and how you carry yourself. You ain't got to show off every nook and cranny. Mm-hmm. So, sprinkle, sprinkle. You said don't show too much skin. Ease up off the leggings. Don't even wear the leggings unless you're in the gym. Dress modestly. Yes, ma'am. Because if a man sees you and he gets excited and wants to roll around on the mattress with you, you know, maybe it's because he's looking at you like an object because you're dressed like an object. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You think a man gonna walk up to me in this gingerbread sweater and be like, "Ooh, I would roll around on the mattress with you and them gingerbreads"? No. He's gonna be like, "Oh, well, that's a nice festive sweater. She must be doing something with, the family and blah 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 blah." He ain't trying to roll around with these gingerbreads over here. Okay. This ain't enticing nothing today. Okay. Now if I do, like if you want to dress to attract but not to entice, mattress mind, you have to dress elegant, an elevated, elegant style. This is more for family stuff. I told y'all what I'm doing today. I'm doing some family stuff today, so I'm dressed like a mother for the holidays. But like next week, I'm going somewhere. I'm gonna have to dress a little bit nicer, but modest still. Okay. Anyway, you got to dress more modestly. Even to run errands, man, if you like running errands in leggings, that's fine with me, baby. If you're trying to repel people when you run errands, wear what repels people. If you're running errands on purpose to be in an environment, a leveled up environment that you want to socially interact with the people around you, dress better. Okay. So it depends on why you're running those errands. If you're running those errands to get in and get out and be quick, you don't care who you run into, your ex with his new girlfriend, a rich man that's a millionaire that would have hollered if you had on something better, whatever. You wear what you want. But if you're going out with a purpose, make sure you understand that purpose when you get dressed. Understand? Okay. When you get up in the morning, know your purpose. What are you going outside for? You can multitask. Are you going to run errands and look like trash? Or are you going to run errands and attract? It's both. You can do both ways. You want to be bothered today, or you want to be under the radar today, or you want to be seen today? You choose. If you don't want to be seen today and you want to be under the radar, you might miss your man. You might miss your husband. Might miss that millionaire. So find something that's a good in between if you're unsure. Find something that could go either way, baby. Comfortable and elegant. Thank you. Love you, share, sprinkle, sprinkle. Some of those matching sets that are very elegant. You can style it with jewelry, a cute purse, and some heels, or some cute flats or boots. You can do the matching sets that are elegant. You know what I'm saying? It's just style them up. You don't have to be uncomfortable, but you do need to look like you put some energy and effort into what you look like. Okay. You said, how do you apply this advice as a stripper? Well, when you're not, are you talking about at work or out of work? Not at work. At work or not at work? How do you apply it in the club or outside the club? Let me fix my Lord Four Core bangs. These are kind of cute though. The strippers in the club or outside the club? Because I don't know. When you in the club, you paid to do, you paid to be like, a stripper. But outside at work, oh, you mean at work? Okay. Let's see. If I was a stripper and I was at work, what would I do? I would look like I love money. Okay. Dollar signs would be my logo. You understand? Because that's what I want. I want you to know I like money. So I'm going to have it instead of a star necklace, I'm going to have a dollar sign necklace. My G string going to have dollars on it. Okay. I'm going to have a dollar money print G string on. That's what I'm having on. Okay. All my songs that I dance to, that I get to pick out, going to be about put up. They're going to all be about money. All of them. Okay. I'm going to be about my money, period. Thank you. Now let's Simone, sprinkle. My strip name going to be something about money. Okay. Period. My stripper name going to have the word money in it. Okay. So everything I touch, everything I do, everything that's on me, going to be about some money. My stripper glitter is going to be gold. Okay. I'm going to have them little bobby pin clips that sparkle with rhinestones, and one of them gonna say money on it. Okay. I'm gonna have some nails because y'all know y'all ratchet and y'all got the nails. My nails gonna have dollar signs on or something. They're gonna have to do with money. They're gonna be money green, something. They're gonna have some money on it. Whatever your stripper name is, have it mean have its money up in there. That's how you go in. Because that's how they ain't gonna impress you. And if you got a cheap man walking up to you and you got dollar signs and money G-string everywhere and gold and your name is money ma'am, or I don't know what your name is. They come to you with $1 bill and $5 bill, you're gonna roll your eyes at them. And it will be justified because you got your money. You see? They're not gonna come to you with no $5. Only the big ballers coming to Miss Money Ma'am. I don't know what your name's gonna be. Money Misty or whatever. Cash Apple. Yeah, girl, Cash Apple. Whatever. But be about your money everywhere you go. All right? Gold digging Glinda, I don't know. But I will be about my money if I'm up in that club because I ain't finna waste no time pretending to be something that I don't want to pretend to be. I'm gonna be about my money, period. Duh. So do the same. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said Cash Apple. Know why you there. Remember why you there, and let them know why you there too. You got your money. You ain't trying to fall in love with no other dude. You ain't trying to fall in love with the man. You try to fall in love with his money. Okay. How to get rostered, no car saving using dating apps. Every man you meet, you tell them you saving up for a car. You saving up, you saving up, you saving up. If they like you, they're going to put something on it. Okay. Make sure your Cash App is very available. When you meet the right one, he's going to put the down payment on it, or he's going to give you the money for the down payment. But in the meantime, tell people, oh, you know what? It's like, oh, well, what are you doing? What are you? Oh, well, right now I'm just really trying to save up for a car. It's so expensive these days. Oh my gosh. Then it was like, oh, okay. Well, what do you want for Christmas? Oh, I just need money to put towards my savings. Tell everybody you want money. Make a Cash App wish list and send it out to everybody you know. It's like, send out a little letter. Good morning, family. Happy holidays, family. Send out a group email. Happy holidays, family. It's me again. You know, walking Wendy. I'm going to need a car very soon and I'm saving up. And for this Christmas, I would hope that you would all help out by sending me a little something towards my vehicle and send you out a mass email to all your families, all your friends. Put your Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and see what happens. Send it to all your sugar daddies, all the dudes on your roster. Don't put it in a group because they're going to be able to see the other ones. Do it individually. Okay? Make you a little list. Send it out to the family, to your friends, and to all the dudes in your DMs. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Happy holidays. Proactive. Get it done. Okay? Say your family cheap. I don't care. If they know you know your business, like, remind them of what the little stuff you know. Be like, I remember Aunt Ethel when you used to take me to that man's house and told me to sit on the couch while you went in the back room, and I never told Uncle Sal, and I need some cash out in the car this season. Sprinkle. I don't know. Blackmail them. How? Okay, you got the secrets. You know how to get the money. Get your money, man. Mm-hmm. You go flip the money. I don't know. Get you some candy bars and sell them for twice the amount. My kids selling candy. Your kids ain't selling nothing. Take them to work. Get you some candy bars. Take them to work. Tell them your kids selling candy for the homeless. It's the holiday season. How much is one piece of candy? $5. Ain't nobody selling no candy but you. This is for it's for money to buy a car for our families that are in need. That's you. Okay. It's going towards the car to buy a family in need. Flip the money wheel. There you go. Mm-hmm. How to seem gorgeous, that girl in your family and school friends who make you down and everything. But ma'am, stop worrying about them and put all that energy that you use for worrying into yourself. Okay. Put all that energy that you are expanding out to other people. Put all that back into yourself and stop trying to get their approval. They're not finna pay none of your bills. They're not finna do nothing for you to care enough about what they think. The best thing you can do is become self-obsessed and put all that energy into you. And by the time you become self-obsessed, you won't even remember them. You won't even know their names. You won't even care what they think. Okay? Become self-obsessed. That's how. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Some of y'all talking about body cons. Okay, so there are different types of body cons now. There are them skin tight body cons that be going pow, 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 pow. And then there's some that go like this. Okay. That hug and flatter versus those that show every nook and cranny. You know what I mean? So if you're going to wear something that's flattering versus obscene, there's a difference. Okay. So you know which one you got. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just think, if it's not classy on the rich side of town where you should be, don't wear it. Okay? That's all I'm going to tell you. If it ain't classy on the rich side of town, like Michael Jackson says, keep it in the closet. Don't wear that. Now, some of y'all have curvy body types and you don't want to dress and cover your curves because it makes you look bigger, and that's understandable. You need to find well-fitted clothes, not skin-tight clothes, okay? Skin-tight clothes make a man think about a mattress, baby. You don't want that. Unless that's what you do want. You said you never dated, you're pretty, you get a lot of stares, you don't know what you're doing wrong. Okay, I don't see no profile pic. What is that? Some ornaments? Okay. As a self-obsessed woman, you should have a profile pic of yourself so people can see what you're looking like. If you say you look good, then the world should know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said not a mattress outfit. Yeah, stop wearing the mattress outfits. Stop sending the mattress fits, okay? Stop wearing them out. Stop putting mattress outfits in your cart. Put some classy outfits up in there. Mm-hmm. You said a hug, not a chokehold type of dress. Okay, yes, ma'am. You need help with your wardrobe. You are from Hawaii and you live in New Orleans. All skin. Okay. Well, what type of man are you trying to attract? All right. So wherever you live, you go observe on the bougie side of town what those women are wearing. because it's different in different states and cities. So go to the rich side of town, wherever you are. I think you said New Orleans, right? Go to the bougie part of New Orleans. Go to all the high-end 5-star restaurants. See what the ladies of leisure are wearing. Go to the Garden District. See what the ladies of leisure are wearing at lunch or brunch. Jolly. You got that southern woman look down? You should. Okay. Wrap dresses are nice. Sundresses that aren't too revealing. Very nice. All right, y'all have to take a quick break. I'm going to leave you with the same commercial I left you with yesterday. But I'll be right back. Hey, y'all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So I have something exciting for you guys. This is, can you guess? Roses from Rose Forever. They send you beautiful preserved roses. Look at this. And these last for up to a whole year without any withering. And so these are perfect for decor, display, gifts, whatever. They come in different boxes. They have black velvet. They have pink velvet. They also have glass, like plexiglass. I think it's like. And then they have these beautiful white marbled boxes as well. They also have little vase arrangements as well. So definitely check out Rose Forever and use my code SPRINKLE to save $20 on your order. These are perfect gifts for birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, just for your bestie, for yourself, for your man to buy you. Stick this on your wish list. And you can have beautiful roses every day. These last for a long time. I have a bunch of these and they are still holding up beautifully. I just got this one the other day and they come in the mail. So you don't even have to be there to receive them. They will come in a box and they come in your mail. They deliver them to your doorstep. You don't have to sign for them. They're just a beautiful box. And when you open them up, you have beautiful preserved roses and they have so many colors. They have all the colors you can think of. Okay. Of course, I got pink. I also have some white roses as well to match my bedroom, but these are really pretty as well. So I like to have pink, white. I have red. I have so many colors. So I just keep them around my house as decor. And it's always beautiful to look at beautiful roses. So make sure you put this in your cart on right now. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all see I got the red ones back there. They are real. They are preserved roses that last like a year or longer. Yes, I've had these since last year, and look how pretty they still are. Okay, I use them as decor. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. The links are in the description bar. Just scroll through, baby. NPC is non-playable character, background character, not the main character. Okay. People can also be pretty, but also have an NPC personality, which means they don't think that you're a real person because you're so blah and basic. So, excuse me, y'all, I was eating a cookie. I went and got me a little snack, but I got the little Christmas cookies. So, don't be an NPC type of person. Don't look like an NPC type of person. Okay. Be the main character, baby. Okay. Be the main character. Don't be a filler person. Don't be a background extra. Be the main character in your life. Don't get treated like an NPC either. Okay. Because some of y'all are placeholders. Some of y'all are being told to be an NPC, to act like an NPC, to don't wear no makeup and don't wear no hair and stand and blend into the background like a good old NPC. Okay. Don't listen to those dudes. They don't want you to be the main character of your own life. Okay. And this is what I keep telling y'all every day. When a man tells you, oh, I don't like when you wear all that makeup and do that. Guess what? Because he wants you to be the background character while he's the main character. He don't even want you to be the main character of your life anymore. they met you with makeup and hair, that's how you need to stay. All right? Because they're trying to put you in the background as the placeholder NPC. They are jealous when you get all the attention. That's why you need to date a man that has more money. His money gets the attention, his car gets the attention, his beautiful woman gets the attention, and it makes him look good. When he ain't got no money, when he's broke, when he's insecure, he wants all the attention on him so you can look like Pygmalion. Like you want him more than he wants you, baby. That's insecurity at its highest. Whenever I see a woman and a man together and she looks plain Jane, I say she wants him more than he wants her. Because it's true. Bare face, looking plain, blending into the background. No stitch of color nowhere, looking like an NPC in the background, being told what to do. Seen it so many times. Oh, we know who paying bills over there. Pick me over there. That's her. Oh, we know who likes who more in the relationship. That NPC back there with no makeup on. Mm-hmm. Oh, we know who the main character is in this relationship. That man, because that show ain't her. Don't be her. If you ugly, get pretty. Period. If you gonna sit there and worry about other people looking better than you, then work on looking better than them. Period. That's it. Nothing else you can do. Or get around some uglier people. Okay, y'all be asking me all these questions that you don't know the answer. The answer is either look better than them or find some ugly friends. That's it. That's all you can do. You want to be the pretty one and all your friends look better than you? Level up or go find some ugly friends. That is the answer. Okay? It's very simple. Some people like to associate themselves with pretty women because they think it's going to rub off on them. Well, if you ain't putting in no work, it's not going to rub off. Okay? You can't be the ugly one in the group. If you're hanging around a bunch of attractive women, you got to figure out how you going to become attractive. Or else you need to go hang around a bunch of uglier women than you, and you will be attractive. So, you need to figure it out. Okay? Here you go, ma'am. That's the answer. That's the answer. I know it's not the one you was looking for, but there it is. Okay. Maybe you should go for a whole different look than your friends. You know those women who aren't stereotypically pretty, but you do look good enough to look like someone who is artsy, someone who is gothy, someone who is dark feminine, someone who is girly girl. You don't have to be the most striking, beautiful supermodel to be girly girl. You can just be cute, you know? So you need to get in where you fit in and make it work for you. Okay? Get in where you fit in and make it work for you. That's it. So if I wasn't a striking beauty or a slim, thick baddie or whatever, I'm gonna get in where I fit in. You know, I'm gonna make it work. You feel like you're so behind, you're 22, no money, you don't know your passion. Did you have advice for that? I just started your fitness business, but no income yet. Okay. Go to the richest part of town and pass out your cards. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Be a personal trainer to rich old men. And maybe you'll find some purpose there of being a sugar baby or something like that. Because most of the time, that's what they think y'all are anyway. Those little fitness trainers, those little yoga trainers. You need to go yoga and fitness on the rich side of town, baby. Go work at a gym. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Go sign up to be a personal trainer at a gym. Have your own cards. Pass them out or advertise online. That man gonna be like, do you do house calls? Do you do personal services? Like, no, I don't. But you know what? We can meet at a such and such place or at the gym. No, I want to take you out. You know what I'm saying? Then you can find one that has money to start your business up and invest in buying you a location. Okay. You got a location yet? Well, that's what you need next, right? Go get you a sugar daddy. Fund that location. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Your purpose is whatever purpose you make. All right. Your purpose is the purpose you create. Now go create something. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go create something. There go your purpose. You got more than one purpose, but go create one at least till you find and create the other ones. Okay? Go create a purpose until you create some more purposes. Mm-hmm. Y'all be looking for a purpose when all you got to do is go create one. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. You said what? The ugly guy you dated cheated the most? He was insecure? Yeah. I hope you got some money out of him now. Husband said whenever he sees his girl, his brain wonders how it could be like to sleep with her. Is this normal? Yes. It's very normal if he's a straight man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Somebody need to teach all this kind of stuff because y'all be sitting over here thinking men are women. That's why they start acting like them. You think a man is not supposed to look at another woman? You think a man is not supposed to fantasize about women? He is a man. That's what he does. He thinks about those things several dozen times a day. Okay? You're supposed to be thinking about his money. Okay. As many times as you think about shopping, shoes, beauty, and nails, that's how many times he think about rolling around on a mattress. Okay? Many times as you look at yourself in the mirror, to fix your lipstick, redo your lip gloss, think about your hairstyle and what you're going to wear and the type of shoe. That's how many times he's thinking about rolling around with somebody, okay? That's it. Understand it. If you were brainwashed by the patriarchy and now you want to get out of 50-50, what you recommend? Stop. Pretend you quit your job. Yeah, or tell them you about to quit. Give them a couple of months notice. Look, I'm about to quit in 2 months from now. Have a second stream of income, or make sure you download some type of program online to make money in your sleep. I don't know. But I ain't paying bills in 3 months. That's what you tell them. You got 3 months and I ain't paying no more bills. Make it happen. Make it work. If he likes you and he loves you and he don't want you to go nowhere, he's gonna find a way to make the rest of that money. Or y'all need to downsize your lifestyle, because if he can't afford the lifestyle by himself, he's living off your back anyway. And if you don't want to downsize the lifestyle, then you upgrade the roster. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, some of y'all got options, some of y'all don't. Some of y'all gonna have to downgrade the lifestyle and stop going 50-50. Some of y'all gonna have to upgrade the roster. It depends. Your morals, what you want to do. Some people can't go backwards. Some people can. Okay. All you gonna do. You need some roster? You need a new roster? Okay. Right? That's the truth. Either he needs a second stream of income Y'all need to downgrade, or you need a new man on the roster, on the team. How do you convert stares into approaches? You give them a little eye contact and a brief smile. And if they walk over, they walk over. If they don't want to. Period. That's it. Okay? Nothing more, nothing less. Where can I subscribe to get exclusive advice? My Patreon. My Patreon, baby. Let me give you the link. Wait, what is this? That's my Poshmark. I clicked on the wrong link. Hold on. I'm finna ask y'all a quick question real quick because I need to do some research. I'm trying to give my daughter a job so she don't have to work for other people. Well, one of my daughters. And I need to know if this is going to be lucrative or not. So, okay, here goes the link for the Poshmark. I'm going to put it here. Join tier 2 and up. Not tier 1, but tier 2 and up. You'll have access to message me directly on the Patreon. You can ask me your question. Don't send no long life story because I do not care. Send like 3 sentences or less so I can answer you back. I check it every 2 days. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. All right, so here's my idea. I have a Poshmark store. It's not active right now because I kind of deactivated it. But what do you guys think if I started selling pieces on my Poshmark store? Like items of clothing I don't want anymore, something that you might have seen worn on the video, knickknacks, something, you know. Would you guys be interested in buying some of those things? Extra promo that I get for free, you know, stuff like that. Yes, y'all would be. Okay, I'm going to tell them, like, look, there's a market for it. You know. Okay, I'm going to let her know. I might reopen the Poshmark. Okay, you want a job? I got you a job. Put up all the stuff on Poshmark. Just package up the stuff. Yeah, that's your job. Okay, I'm gonna let her know. I'm gonna let Sasha know. She got a little interest in if she does my Poshmark. I'm just gonna make her in charge of it. Okay. We will buy. Okay, girl. I got you. I'm gonna tell her. He doesn't want to send you money only if we meet face to face. He's 60. Okay, we'll meet him in the daytime, face to face. If you can't make it, meet him somewhere in the daytime, face to face, and get your money. If you don't look good enough to meet him face to face in the daytime, then put some financial obstacles in the way of you being able to meet him and see if he'll remove them so you can, quote unquote, meet him until something happens to Aunt Ethel and you have to cancel. You know what I mean? All right. Okay, let me read what you're talking about, girl. Today, the day after tomorrow is your second marriage anniversary. You had a fight with your husband 2 days before, and please suggest me how to start conversation so that I can ask him for my gift and money. Okay. Who started the fight? I need to know because this is the culprit. Who started the fight? Was it you? Or was he provoking the fight on purpose so he wouldn't have to get you no gift? I need to know. Did he provoke the fight on purpose? Did he trigger you on purpose? Or did you just go off the handle because of something else? because you couldn't control your emotions. I don't know. But you started it? Okay. Tell him you was on your period. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There you go. Use the excuse that all women can use. Tell him you was hangry. You had cramps. The moon was full. Lie. Girl, I don't know. How to not feel awkward when making eye contact. Girl, how to not feel awkward when sitting there with no money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You can make eye contact with anybody, man. Just practice. Okay? If you look good, you're going to enjoy the responses that you get from making eye contact on purpose. So look good. Okay? When I make eye contact with the person, it is a gift. Okay? It's a gift, baby, that you just happen to bestow upon that man. Okay? He feels special for 1.2 seconds. Give your gifts only to the rich. Men that deserve it. Like, all right. Your eye contact is a literal gift to humankind. If you look good, if you ugly, they're gonna be trying to avoid your eyes. They're like looking everywhere else above you, behind your ears, your chin. But if they meet your eyes and they don't quickly look away, there you go. You got them. If they quickly look away, they're not into it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all need to learn body language, baby. Y'all need to understand body language. Okay, so for example, if there's a cute guy or a man that looks rich and he's out and about, he's got, if you give him the stare like this, and he don't come on over, he don't want you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Give it up. Next. Not to give in where he trying to start an argument for nothing. Okay. How to not give in. Okay. How to not give in when he's trying to start an argument for nothing. Know his agenda. When a man starts to try to start an argument, he wants something from you or he wants to get out. He wants to get out of the house. He wants to get out of contact with you, and he wants to have some space. So he knows if he makes you angry enough, he can disappear and have enough time to go do what he need to do. So you don't fall for the okie doke. And you say, oh, well, that's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out later. Oh, well, that's okay. And do all of this until after the holidays when you get all your gifts and everything. Okay. You don't give him time to go see the side chick. You don't give him time to do this. You don't give him time to not buy your gift. You treat that man like he ain't done nothing wrong throughout the holidays and get your stuff because that's what he's trying to get out of. Okay. You can do no wrong in my eyes during the month of December, sir. You get me my gifts. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm not finna start no fight with you. You finna, unless I want extra because I know you can't go nowhere. Okay. He ain't trying to start none. No, I ain't trying to start none out. If he starts something, I'm getting money. Okay. Y'all need strategy. These men don't care about your feelings. Everything they do is for ulterior motives. If you can't clock them, what they're doing, it's because you're too into your emotions and you like them too much and you're blind and you can't see. When a man picks a fight, men don't usually want to fight. Okay. They don't want to argue with a woman. They don't even want to talk to y'all half the time. So when they try to make you angry on purpose, there's an agenda behind it. So if you don't understand, you better figure it out. Okay. In the month of December, in your birthday month, when your bills get ready to be due, these are the key times where men will try to fight with you. Do not fight with them. Okay. Well, I'm so tired. I'm going to go lay down and I'll think about that later. Okay. You say you learned the hard way. Exactly. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to understand. Y'all need to look at the calendar. When a man starts to act stupid, you're like, okay, what day is it? Oh, close to bill time. My birthday is in 2 days. Oh my gosh, Christmas is in a few weeks. I better not care. Okay? Get your gifts, fam. Get your money. Stop acting stupid. You said you made a video why you shouldn't go to 50-50 and the men are crying in your comment. Okay, those aren't men, darling. Those are boys. Those are roommates, somebody's roommates. Those are people that need shelter. Those are people that like to build on women's backs. Those are not men. Okay. Those are dusties. Okay. What grown, able-bodied man got their hand out to some woman? No. Ain't terrible. That's why you're going to end up with cats. That's why you're going to, at least it ain't a grown, able-bodied man with his hand out to me. That's even more pathetic. Cats at least have some dignity. Oh, you're gonna be by yourself, and that's why, sir, you got your hand out to a woman. Get down. In this economy, you need 2 incomes. Well, go get 2 jobs. Be a man. Shut up. Stop whining and complaining. Go get your testosterone checked. That would have been my response. They up and down there crying and stuff. That's because they got all them hormones and them chicken wings, and they know they need to go make them a little doctor's appointment to get the hormones checked, get them testosterone shots, because that's what they acting like they need some. Okay? Anybody in them comments you already know is pathetic. You said a dust demon reckoning. That's right. If if that hurts your feelings as a man, it should. Sprinkle. Go do something about it. There you go. Thank you, BP Jack. Sprinkle. It's the truth, though. Like, honestly, if men keep complaining and starting to act like women and crying and got their hands out to women, the next thing they're going to be wearing is skirts. Oops. They are wearing skirts. And then they're going to be carrying purses. Oops. They are carrying purses. And then they're going to still claim to be straight so they can roll around on a mattress with you and collect half your money. Oops. They are already trying to do that. So what's next, baby? You need to get them on the testosterone, take all them man purses out their closet, put them in yours, and be done. No, you can have a briefcase, a computer bag, or a backpack. We'll even let you have a fanny pack. But that's it. You out there carrying a purse? No. Okay. Kanye West. He has his own fashion line. Before he had his own fashion line, he was trying to break into fashion. He was trying to do what they needed him to do. They had him in a kilt skirt one time, I think. I don't know. I think. When he got all his money, when he got his own fashion line, I didn't see no man purses, no skirts, no nothing. Why? Because he got his own money now. He don't need to have his hand out to anyone in the fashion industry. Just like a man that has his own money don't need to have his hand out to any woman. Don't need to be reduced into a feminine queen unless he's gay. You know what I'm saying? You said be his problem, not his peace. Yeah. If you're a gay man, by all means, live your best life. Fashion icons. But if you're claiming to be straight and you want to shack up with a woman and roll around on a mattress with one, okay? No, you gotta play the part of the masculine man. That's just what comes with it. Sprinkle. Unless you're in a lavender marriage, then there's your loophole right there. Okay. What are the ways to use a man's pride against them? Ask dumb questions that you already know the answer to. That bruises their ego. Like, for example, when they say something that you don't like. Okay, so I always use this example. When they say you don't need that, or I don't want to buy that for you, or I can't afford that, or that costs too much, you just embarrass them in public and be like, "Oh my gosh, can you afford this?" Talk real loud. If he has a problem with what you order on the menu, when the waitress or the waiter comes by, it's like, oh, no, can I get this? Ask for permission. They'll be so embarrassed. They'll just be like, don't ask me that. Just get what you want. Or they'll say, yeah, whatever you want, even though they don't mean it. Then go get you whatever you want on purpose to teach them a lesson. Okay? But if you put them in a position where they'll embarrass themselves, their ego is so fragile that they will definitely go with what you need them to do before they embarrass themselves. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said in a soft voice too. Yeah. They're like, look at the waiter. He says, well, can I take your order? Look at the waiter. Then look at him. Ask him, is it okay if I order the such and such? It's this price. Then he gonna make himself look like he's got more money. He's going, oh, get whatever you want. Great. Can I get a bottle of wine? Can I get the appetizer? I would like the salad. Thank you so much, honey. Wow. You know, get what you want out of them by putting them on the spot in front of other people. What are our ways? Okay, I already read that one. Thank you, girl. So, don't be an NPC. Don't be a background character. Don't be an extra in your own movie. Be the main character. Okay? Know who you are. Be the plot twist in their life when they thought you was going to be the extra or the NPC. Be the plot twist instead. Okay? And the best way to do that is to get my books. Too Pretty to Pay Bills, Sprinkle, Sprinkle, How to Date a Provider and Avoid a Dusty. Okay. Also, for daily affirmations, you need the Wisdom of SheraSeven. All of these are available on Amazon. The links are in the description bar. And when you get your own place, or when you just want to have your environment leveled up, leveling up to your best life, creating a life of comfort and luxury, this is a really good book to treat yourself how you want others to treat you. How to level up your environment, your space, your mental, your thinking about yourself. This is a really good coffee table book. This is the author's copy, but yours will be pink. Okay, you can either get it in paperback or hardcover. This is my favorite book that I've ever written because it incorporates everything. Plus, it gives you ways to do certain things, how to feel about yourself. It's like mental. It's leveling up your lifestyle. It's, how to feel more feminine and taken care of and put together so that you can teach other people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. And this is really good. It gives you all these tips and all this kind of stuff. It's glossy pages. And there's pictures in it, everything. There's even a cute little photo of me back there looking all cute. So definitely pick it up. Get all my books, actually. All of my books are listed in the link where it says all my books. All right, in the description. Or you just go on Amazon and type in Shera space and then the word 7. All right. Just go get all of them, baby. Put them all in your cart. That one is leveling up to your best life. Okay. Leveling up to your best life. SheraSeven. Okay. I'll link you my book list, baby. Let me link you my book list. You go here and you see all the little book lists that I just talked about. There you go. Okay. He said it's hard to be main character energy when the environment doesn't match your energy. That's right. So level up your environment too. And it'll teach you how to do that even on any budget. Okay. Now, SheraSeven. Yeah. What is this? No, this is not. No, Shera space, just space bar. Then the word 7. It's SEVEN. Just like it's written on the book, darling. Okay. Just like this. This is what you type in. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All these companies sending me their coupons and discounts. I don't want to shop there today. They'll have terrible clothes now. Some of these places that I shopped at 2 times keep sending me all these updates, and I don't want your clothes. I need to just like unsubscribe, I guess. Your husband has stopped gifting you since you started losing weight. He hates that I'm losing weight. Then gift yourself with his credit card. Thank you, girl. Tell him you're going to the grocery store to buy cookies and candy, and then take that credit card and go buy you some lotion. Go buy you some makeup. Go buy you some jewelry. Wherever you're like, you know, say, I'm going to the grocery store. I'm hungry. I need some cakes and some pies. He's going to give you that credit card real quick. Then go buy some lotions, some makeup, and and come back with some cakes and pies, and don't eat them. Sprinkle, buy yourself a gift. I'll give you the credit card. I'm so hungry. I have a craving for cakes and pies. Oh, good. She's going to get fat again. Let me go ahead and give her that credit card. And then before you go to the grocery store, get online, get on Amazon and order all my books. Then go to the grocery store, put the cake and the pie in your cart, and then go to the beauty aisle of the grocery store and put some lotion, some makeup. You know what I'm saying? All in your little cart. Pay for it. Come home with them cakes and pies. Set them on the counter. Get flavors you do not like so you don't eat them. All right? Sprinkle. Get the nastiest flavors you can get so you're not tempted. There you go. Why he don't want you to lose weight? Are you super skinny already? Sometimes men don't want you to lose weight because they know you're going to upgrade on them or add to your roster. Or know your value and act like you got options. And they have to treat you better or they have to improve themselves. If you're improving yourself, they're going to have to improve themselves. And they might not want to do that. They might not want to compete with all the stares you're finna get from other men. They might not want to give you the stuff that the other men are going to be offering you. So that's probably why. So make sure you're getting his money in the meantime. So when you get skinny, he ain't going to be extra insecure. You know? Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to get the attention of a famous, rich teenager boy. How I'm his girlfriend. I work from his family. Okay, well, how I'm his girlfriend. Okay. You work for his family. Okay, so he's rich and you work for his family. You need to look good, then, girl. You need to look good and play hard to get. Okay, so first of all, if you're working for his family, he probably got more money than you. You probably not up to the level that they want him dating. But okay, fine. Look good and be off limits. People always want what they can't have, especially the rich people. So walk around him, look good. Get you some of my perfume, love potion number 7. Get you this. Look good every time you go over there. Get you some Heaux Cosmetics Pheramones. Spray it on. That's going to make it want you even more. Use my code SHERA. It's all linked in the description bar. Okay. But once you do that, he's going to be like really wanting to talk to you and stuff. Okay. Really going to be wanting to communicate, especially if you use that Liquid Finesse and that Press Him by Heaux Cosmetics. Okay. He's gonna want to talk to you a little bit more. Once he starts to talk to you, you act kind of uninterested in him romantically. You treat him like he's just a normal, law average person. Men always chase what they can't have and the women that don't want them. Remember that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And then you become a challenge. That's how. Thank you, Caroline, for being a new member. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Especially rich guys who could have anybody. Okay? You act like you don't even want them, girl. Oh, that's nice. Anyway, and then start talking about somebody else. They be like, huh? Why she don't want me? I got money. I look good. Like, oh, I need to try harder. I need to impress her more. What can I do? Mm-hmm. He said, how to get providers richer, friend. Have a need for the service he provides. So whatever his business is, have a need for it. You know, you might even need to go through your provider. You might, you know what? Do you know anyone that does such and such really good, who's really professional and really good at it? He's going to say, oh, yeah, my best friend. Oh, really? Well, do you mind if, you know, do you mind if I get him to do A, B, C, and D for me? Oh, no, not at all. There you go. There's your foot in. And you got permission. And, you know, whatever happens, happens. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. Here are the books, baby. It's not here? You clicked on this? You clicked on this? Are you signed into Amazon? Okay. Let me see what happens when I copy and paste it on here. Okay. It clicks on there for me. I'll resend it. Here you go. Here you go. Sign in. Oh, there's broke dudes in here. Oh my gosh, is the breakfast shift already over in the drive-through? Yes, it is. It's always this time. It's always this time. Have y'all noticed, ladies? It's always when the drive-through shift for breakfast is over and lunch is in. It's right after or mid-lunch. Yeah, it's always this time. We know you work fast food, sir. You got your discount meal? Wonderful. Okay. It's always at this time during lunch. We know what you're doing. You want to break from the drive-through. All right. Well, I'm glad you at least have a job. That breakfast drive-through don't run itself. Okay. Yeah, listening to me will have you with a rich man paying all your bills so you ain't clocked in pregnant with some dusty man's baby. That's what's gonna lead you. You see these dusty dudes that just got off the drive-through shift? You finna take any type of advice from any of them? You're gonna be in the drive-through shift with them. You said it's so tragic. It is. It's terrible. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is with some of these men who are upset with women. When they were back in high school, before money was a thing, before money was important to women because they were still being taken care of by their parents, those men thought that they were all that because they could pull a decent looking chick. But then when the real world hit, and women were like, you know what? You might have peaked in high school, sir. You might be an attractive dude back then, but now we like money. And you haven't leveled up enough to get money, so we don't like you anymore. Yes, you might have dated a girl that looked similar to me in high school when money was not important. But now in the real world, when money is very important, you got to date somebody that actually likes you, that you can pull with your paycheck. Okay. They don't like that because, oh, I used to date a really beautiful girl. Okay, that's before money mattered. In the real world, money matters. You got to get your money up. Okay. Think of money like popularity in high school. If you don't have money, nobody won't deal with you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There's an old rich man at work that likes you and he's the boss in another department, but he won't approach me, just stares. What should I do? Girl, it's hard because they're scared of HR and being sued. Okay. Y'all always trying to go after these dudes at work when they risk being sued. Mm-hmm. He probably scared. He probably want to approach, but it's too risky, baby. Ain't finna risk their job for you. Okay, maybe you need to, maybe the next building over. Fine, go ride the elevators in the next building over and act lost. That's the best you can do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. I'll go to the next building next door if you work in like a business area. Ride the elevators over there, look lost, beat you a CEO or something. Partner somewhere. Oh, I just work in the next building over. Then he'll invite you to lunch. You can go eat with him, girl. See what happens. What to do if you made your provider and his best friend have threesome? You got presents, girl. Is his best friend a man? Look, I'm like, is his best friend a man or a woman, girl? Inquiring minds like to know. Well, I'm waiting on that answer. But anyway, in the meantime, oh, he was a man. Okay, good. Okay, are they on the DL, or did they not like interact with each other? I need the detail. Well, anyway, congratulations if they weren't on the DL, they probably are now. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why would you agree to a threesome he don't care about? You exactly, girl. She's just there for the money. But if they weren't on the DL before, they sure are now. If a man has you working, he doesn't like you. That's true. Unless you working for yourself with your and getting your own money, and he's still paying all the bills, and you can keep all of yours and stack it. Wonderful. But if he tells you you need to go out and he got his hand out at bill pay time, no, he don't like you at all. Broke up with a fake rich Dusty this morning. I sent him back the money he sent overnight. I feel you have freedom. Ladies, date older. I like men out of grind season, not entering one. That's right, ma'am. Life Cycle University. Sprinkle, sprinkle, yeah. Well, if he was broke, I see why you sent the money back. Because, I teach y'all not to take from the poor. This is partially the reason why these Dusties are trying to protect their empty wallets. So, yeah, never take from poor Dusties. No matter how much they say they got, them drive-through checks ain't that much. Go for the man with the money only. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So these Dusties ain't out here with PTSD and paranoia about you trying to get their little 3 digits, okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because some of y'all pick Mishas and desperate women are out here taking the Dusties' last 3 digits out of their account, and that's why they mad. That's why they in here spying, because y'all done got their drive-through checks, okay? I tell y'all all the time, stop taking money from broke people, because you look even stupider, and you look even more broke. Take money from people that can make money in their sleep. Take money from people that want to give it to you on purpose without looking for nothing in return, okay? So some of these guys in here are protecting their little 3 digits because they got child support, they got video games to buy, and y'all are in here trying to take these Dusties' money, which is why they got PTSD, paranoia, out here calling women gold diggers just because they want you to pay for a full meal. Yes, y'all got them out here stressed. So stop, ladies. Stop taking money from broke men. Stop dating dust. They can't take it, okay? They over here protecting them empty wallets, nervous and scared, okay? Leave them alone, girl. Go get you an older man with some money, little savings, little retirement, little whatever, okay? Leave them alone. Y'all are not doing this correctly. Some of y'all are just need to do better. Where to meet quality providers in North Carolina? Chat. Okay, Coco baby. Anybody live in North Carolina? Y'all help her out, because I have no idea. I just say the rich side of town. So y'all help her out if you know specifics. Or you can just Google the richest zip code in your area. Okay. Some of these dusties are NPCs too. That's why they got the same line, the same vocabulary, the same response, the same everything. They're the same copy paste everything. And some of them dusties are NPCs too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, so leave dusties alone, y'all. Sometimes y'all be doing too much with these dusties, and they're starting to get that anxiety and PTSD that women are after their empty wallets. So leave them alone, girl. Let them be broke, and you level up your standards. I'm serious. A dusty will chase you down for $20, ma'am. Don't take nothing from them. Okay. How to get men attention by looking good. Okay. If they're a placeholder, don't take money, even if they want my time. If they're a placeholder and they have the money, take it. Yes. If they're a placeholder dusty and you know they ain't got no money and you know you about to leave and upgrade on them, you know what I mean? They should be like, if you're living in a house with a dusty, that's your first mistake. They should be paying all the bills. And anyway, if y'all are going 50-50, what does it matter? If they have some money to give you towards their half of the rent, if that's your roommate, that's your roommate. That's not your man. So if you're dealing with any man who you have to dig in your pocket or your purse for, that is your roommate. That is not your man. Don't claim him. Okay? When you take money from them, you're taking money for the roommate situation. Okay? You only ate chicken, you have PTSD, shaking your head. Oh my gosh. Y'all are silly. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So his palate wasn't advanced enough for you. I got it. Don't you hate those type of dudes? They're like, oh, I only eat this. I don't eat nothing else but this. Because you're stupid and narrow-minded and you're uncultured. Next. Oh, I don't eat that. I don't eat that. I don't eat that because you never had it. You don't want to try nothing new. It's too expensive for you. All you know is brokenness. So goodbye. He won't even eat the Grinch meal at McDonald's. He's that. That bun look different. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The relationship stopped because he did something I don't like. I ignored him. Now, how can I get him to come back and talk and spoil me? Okay, first of all, you end the relationships unless the money stops. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, because y'all are dumb. Y'all are dumb out here ending relationships on stupid stuff thinking you can control some man. The only reason they did it is to end the relationship with you. So I ain't got to buy you no Christmas present. Okay, when y'all start thinking, I can start helping you better. Okay, when y'all start using common sense, we can have a conversation because y'all keep getting triggered out in December like idiots. You are getting triggered. I'm not going to do this. I said I don't like that. I'm not going to talk. Girl, do you like his money? Then get it. Okay? If you're for him to obey you and to do whatever you say like an NPC, then great. Get his money. But stop trying to put rules on everybody and just get their money. You want him back. Obviously, whatever you did didn't work because you can't control people. All you can do is get their money. The best way to control someone is to not care and just take their money. Listen to what I'm telling you. The best way to control a man is to stay unbothered and continue to take his money. Men follow their investments. Okay? Not their rule makers, not their mothers. Or women that think that they're the mothers. They follow their investment. They follow the money. If they're not spending on you, they ain't listening to you. If they're not doing the most for you, they don't care. If you don't like something and they don't want to buy you no gift for Christmas, they're going to trigger you. They're going to do exactly what you told them not to do because you dumb enough to tell them what you don't like. And now they're going to do it when they want to weekend off, not to buy you no present. They know exactly what button to push so they can go out with the other chick because you were dumb enough to tell them. Okay? So stop being dumb. No man gets dumped in December. They all have to go and get y'all's gifts. You can dump them after Christmas. All right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because y'all have to learn how stupid y'all are looking. No man gets dumped in December. We don't argue with men in December or our birthday week or birthday month. We don't argue with no man when it's time to get gifts. Okay? And we don't let them trigger us to argue back with them because we know exactly what they're doing. You know, if they're trying to get out the house to go out for a boys' weekend and if the weekend is near, if it's Friday, if it's Thursday evening or Friday afternoon, we're not arguing. Why? Because we know what you're trying to go do. Y'all are the dumb ones, ladies. And they can know how to trigger you and they like, I'm finna pick a bite with my girls so I can go out with y'all this weekend. Ha ha ha. She's stupid. She ain't gonna know no better. I know what she hates. I'm gonna do it. Ha ha ha. She's gonna break up with me and I'm free for the weekend. All right. You should stay unbothered and play dumb and get your money and get your way. The best way to control someone is to stay unbothered and continuously taking their money. Y'all got to learn. Got to stay on top of them. Got to stay on top of them emotions. You stay on top of them emotions, nothing will move you. You will be smooth sailing, baby. That's it. Get the money. No arguing in December, no arguing in birthday month, no arguing on Thursday night or Friday at all. You know what the deal is. You know what they're trying to do. They're trying to go to their friend's bachelor party. They're trying to go have boys' night out. They're trying to get away with the side chick for the weekend on date night, or she's finna dump them. What do you think that they're trying to do? Like, you think that they're really trying to make you mad? You think you really need to act over emotional about everything? No, you don't. You need to be strategic and smart because some of y'all are being triggered on purpose because you were dumb enough to tell them exactly how to trigger you. If you want to see and test this theory, tell them stuff that don't trigger you and see if they start doing it around a certain time. Okay, that way you're not going to react emotionally because it really doesn't trigger you. It's just lying so you could see if they're trying to manipulate you or not through fake triggering you. So you need to give them some fake triggers so you can clock when they're trying to do what they're trying to do. Then you can gather your information. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Period. Thank you, SHERA, for the lesson. No drama in December. That's right, ma'am. So any of y'all that are trying to do too much in December, remember, y'all gonna be sitting over there crying. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. But the very next day, you gave it away. You're gonna be over there shaking that. You're gonna be singing that song crying. Because you was dumb enough to argue in December, knowing he was trying to get out of giving you a gift. But you gonna figure it out too late. But if you listen to me today, you're gonna avoid it altogether. If they're trying to trigger you this month, just walk away. Like, oh my gosh, I forgot I was cooking something, even though you ain't cooking nothing. Oh my gosh, I forgot I was running a bath. Then go in the bathroom pretending like you turn it off the bath. Oh my gosh, I forgot to call my mom back. Just like interrupt him trying to start anything. Okay. Oh my gosh, I have to go to the bathroom really bad. I'll be back. Always stop the argument in its tracks. Then change the subject. Okay. You said fake triggers are the most brilliant thing. Yes, they are, baby. Make some. Make some fake news and some fake triggers. You'll see who's your friend and who's not. You'll see if your man is trying to trigger you on purpose or not. You collect information a lot by giving people fake news. Okay. Promise you. Be strategic in what you do. Okay. Because men walk up with ulterior motives in your face right there. If you don't have strategy, if you don't have the same or better, You're going to get got. You're going to look stupid. You're going to be in these comments and crying. All right. So when you deal with a man, you need to be 5 steps ahead or more. And you need to have the fake triggers. You need to know bases. You need to be lying to them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Okay, we're going to have another commercial break. Hold on. Let's see. What we're going to talk about today? We'll do something funny when I had on my blonde wig. All right, here. What about when they brag about stuff they bought you during arguments? Tell them, thank you. I really appreciate that. And what are you going to buy me after this argument? Because it's going to cost a lot for your forgiveness after this. So you're going to add one more thing to it after this argument, whatever I'm picking out next. You finna add to that list, sir. I bought you this. I bought you that. It's, thinking of that, I need to match your wallet. So after this, we're going over there. You want me to talk to you right. You can add some more to that list on the next argument. And I'm going to add some more too. Every time you talking about what you bought, I'm going to talk about what you fit about. Okay. I paid for this and I paid for that and I bought this and I bought that. Yeah, but you didn't give me the wallet with it. You're going to stop bringing it up at that point. Why? The next argument, he ain't going to say nothing he bought because all it's going to do is remind you of what you need extra to go with it. Okay, I need this to go with it. I need the keychain. I need the wallet. I need the umbrella. I don't know. Get you some extra when they start naming stuff. All right? Think about what you forgot. Think about what else you could add to it. They can keep a track, so can you. Keep track of what's next. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. She sounds heartbroken. You sound dusty. Do y'all think any woman can fall in love with a broke man with nothing to give? How could a woman be heartbroken by some dust? I don't understand. That's only pick me shoe. Women who are about their money from the start, they don't get heartbroken by dust because they don't deal with dust. Men always think, oh, a woman is heartbroken. No, a woman is about her money and she don't want to deal with no broke man. When a woman has standards, Dusty always automatically thinks some man did it. No. You know what did it? Their brokenness. All these men coming up to you to waste your time, brag about the money they ain't got, protecting their empty wallet. That's annoying. Okay? Stay within your own league. In fact, why are y'all even over here? I think y'all are confusing heartbreak with annoyance. Okay? Ladies, don't y'all get mad when you get dressed, you're trying to go out and have fun and dilly-dally, looking good, spraying on your good perfume, doing your makeup, and some dust comes up in your face talking about, isn't that annoying? They know they can't afford nothing. And they still gonna have the audacity to try to even talk to you. That's annoying. We would like y'all to go back over there with Pig Misha. The women that actually like you. The ones that will wash your nasty, dirty, stained underwear that you got sticking out your pants. Like some jailbird, okay? The ones that will let you use their car while you drop her off to work. Why don't you want her? She over there sitting there crying. It's Christmas time. And you over here in these comments with the women that will not give you the time of day. It is so annoying. Go get in where you fit in. Okay? Go over there to that woman who housed you and probably let you drive her car and go talk to her. She wants you. She gonna treat you like the king you think you are. Okay? But let me tell y'all why y'all won't go over there. These men will not go over there because they don't like her. But then they come over here and they want you to be like the woman they don't like. You know what it is that they don't like? They don't like the fact that you don't want them, don't need them, ain't gonna be no pygmisha over them. But this chick over here sees something in them and they want you to see whatever she see in him. But we looking for money. And she don't see no money in you. There's nothing over here we see in you. So you can go on back over there because we ain't finna see nothing in you if your pockets are empty. Goodbye. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Your pockets are too empty to be seen over here. Goodbye. All we see is rabbit ears coming out your pocket. Pygmisha don't care. She'll put some money in your pocket. Go back over there with the woman that will buy you gifts for no reason. The women you walk 5 steps in front of in public because you don't like what she look like. The women that has to get on their knees and propose to you. Go find them. They want you. We don't want you over here. You're just annoying and time wasters. Okay? Goodbye. Yeah, Dusty's run for women about exactly. Go back over there to Pygmisha now. They want you. They got your Christmas presents already wrapped up under the tree, waiting on you to return. Mm-hmm. They promise they not gonna ask you about when you finna get you a job. They gonna wait till after the holidays. Because they want you to take their little credit card and go buy it and pick them out a gift and wrap it up and put it under the tree, pretend you bought it. That's what they really want. Okay? So y'all go back over there. Thank you. All right, good. Yes, they are so mad. Y'all just going back over there to Pygmisha. It's Christmas time. Don't leave her hanging. She'll give you the card and the car. You can go buy her a Christmas gift and roll around while she at work. All right. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Oh, where they went? Did they disappear? You said buy yourself flowers? They can buy her a new bonnet. I know. You say I could be one of your wives? Yeah, in your dreams. In the fictional story that you create in your head. That's about it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Their audacity is annoying. Yes, it is. Yeah. Pygmisha are the only reason they have the audacity. Exactly. Go back over there where that audacity came from. She's gonna keep boosting your ego up, but you got to stay over there in order to receive the rewards and the benefits because they ain't over here. Okay. The rewards and the benefits of having your ego stroked by Pygmisha is only over there with Pygmisha. It ain't over here. Okay. Okay. Yes. And let me tell y'all a secret, Dusty. If your Pygmisha buys you a quarter zip for Christmas, you better get on your grind because she's 2026 is coming and she's not about to house you much longer. Okay, she's trying to tell you to stand on business. You better hope she don't get you no quarter zip for Christmas. If I get him this, he might level up. Stop being dusty. Then she might think twice. Well, if I give him this, he might try to go get somebody else. Maybe not. She don't know what to do. She's trying to figure out if she should give you the quarter zip or the Nike Tech. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But she know you need some new clothes and you ain't finna buy none yourself because you broke. Mm-hmm. You had a guy who paid for everything, but he tested the waters and held out on money once to see if I choose him immediately, removed him from the roster. Good for you, man. All right. He failed the test of provider. Next. Yep. That kind of behavior gets you removed from the roster quick. Y'all already know what women are going to choose. Money. If they wanted to choose a man, they choose any man. What they wanted a man with money, they're going to choose the man with the money. Think about it. That is the equivalent of a woman saying, you know what? They're beautiful. They look good. And then all of a sudden, oh my gosh, something happened to my face. I don't look good no more. You still want me? Nope. They're going to be gone. So you got to keep dismissing those dudes, right? Just lie to them. So tell them something happened that didn't happen and see how they start acting. Next. See how they start acting when you tell them something ain't working no more, something ain't looking right no more. That's the same equivalent as you telling them you celibate. So when a man tells you he can't pay this time, it's the same thing as you saying, well, I'm celibate. That's done. Relationship over, removed from the roster. There's no hope that this will move forward. Done. That's the same thing. You know, man says, oh, I can't pay or I forgot my wallet. Guess what? Well, I'm celibate. Next. Cross each other off the list and move forward. Whenever a man forgets his wallet, tell him you celibate. Oh, that's okay. I'm celibate. But I didn't bring mine either, so you better go find yours. You got Apple Pay on your phone, and you better use it. Is a Dusty on roster okay or only date providers? Ma'am, if you put a Dusty on your roster, you have defiled your roster, okay? You do not put Dusties on rosters. They don't belong nowhere on no roster, okay? You're not supposed to claim no Dusty. You're not supposed to date a Dusty. You're not supposed to do any of those things. Some people are unfortunate enough to already be in those situations that they're trying to get out of. You don't want to put yourself in the situation on purpose, okay? Thank you. Sprinkle. You got paid weekly. We had a little feud, and then magically he missed a week of paying. Boy, but okay, that's why you don't argue in the month of December. Sprinkle. You know that man giving you money? Let him get away with stuff because you got another one on the roster who's going to do exactly what you want him to do. Okay, that's why I tell y'all to have a roster. If this man messed up, the other man didn't. So collect that man's money, give him a less of attention, talk to the other one. Okay? Stop nitpicking all the time. You nitpick, you ain't going to get your money. Whenever you feel like nitpicking, talk to the other. Then you ain't going to feel like nitpicking. You ain't going to feel like arguing or responding back to all them texts. You're like, I'm talking to the other one. He trying to ask me what I want for Christmas. I'm making my wish list. Forget that. Okay? Think about this. You could be sitting in somebody's DMs arguing. Somebody's messenger, somebody's text arguing. You could be on the phone talking. You could be on FaceTime arguing with some dude, or you could be making your wish list and sending it to the next dude. Which one would you rather be doing? And when this one calm down or doesn't trigger you, you could circle back around and answer calmly and ask them about your money. Okay? So this is how you do it. Oh my gosh, she triggered me. I better text Cash Carl. Because he texted me 5 minutes ago and I was too busy getting ready to argue with this other stupid dude. Hey, Cash Carl, how you doing? Oh, what I want for Christmas? Oh, you so sweet. Let me make my wish list right quick. Cash Carl. Cash Carl. All I want for Christmas is everything on this list. Please make sure you get on time. Okay, now what was I finna say to this dude that was getting me on my nerves? Okay, let me see. What are you talking about? Oh, okay. Well, let me just copy paste the wish list to him too. Let me put some different stuff on it though. I want 2 of them, so I'm gonna leave that one on it. I go Cash, Carl, already gonna get me that right now. Let me just let me just modify the list a little bit. Give him this one. Okay. Now you're calm. You're excited because Cash called, asks for your Christmas list. Now you're a little bit more calm. You're not getting ready to go off on his food. You're finna collect his money, Cash Carl's money, and hopefully somebody else's money. And in the meantime, you're gonna get Christmas presents from all of them. You see? Stop reacting emotionally. Them dudes don't care nothing about your emotions. You shouldn't care nothing about theirs. You need to care about their money and getting what you want, setting yourself up, stacking your money. If they cared about you in the first place, they wouldn't be trying to trigger you around Christmas time, okay? Sprinkle. Strategy. Don't be falling for the okie doke, okay? Don't be that stupid. If I were a man and I didn't want to buy no women no Christmas presents, I would do everything I know they don't like on purpose. Okay, well, this one don't like what I respond back in 20 minutes, so I'm going to not respond back in an hour. Okay, good. She all flying off the handle, texting me 1,000 things, voice messaging me. She cussing me out. Great. No Christmas present for her this year. You know? So, they putting you on a naughty list. Thank you, XYZ Sprinkle. Thank you again, XYZ Sprinkle. Y'all need to stop. Stop overreacting emotionally. That's what they're trying to do. And every time you overreact emotionally, you know what you're doing? You're attaching yourself and giving your emotional energy to them men even more because you're pouring into them. Well, you know I don't like this, and you I don't like that, and I'm going to block you. And 2 weeks later, oh, I want them back. Oh, I want them back. You know what? Just keep them on the roster, rotate them, charge them the re-entry fee, and get your money from the next. Okay? Keep the rotation moving. Okay? Thank you. Sprinkle. You figured out how to send money. You're proud of you. What? Somebody figured out how to send money. Wonderful. Girl, somebody on here forgot they meds. That's all right, though. You can't make people take them. Sprinkle. Somebody in the comments off their meds, but you know what? It is that time of year. Thank you, girl. Some people just got too much coffee in their system, or they off their meds, or both. You don't know, but that's okay. Got me meet people where they at, girl. He said, never stop posting content. Girl, don't worry about it. I will never. How to hide your rosters from your main provider. Shit. What do you mean, shit? How to hide your rosters. Be smart and save them under different names. On Ethel, need a main staple in your hiding of them. You just need to be really smart and map it out on paper first, then paper up or burn it. Okay, you just need to be really smart and think it out first. All right. I'm just going to tell you that because you think it out first. Make sure it makes sense, and then go for it. Because you can't if you're not very smart, you're not going to be able to do it. So you need to have some strategy, and you need to think it out on paper first before you attempt it. Okay, you got to be like 5 steps ahead. Okay, sprinkle. All right. When men come in here, you imagine them panicking at their decreased prospects for women. Oh, decreased prospects for women, girl. Yep. They know one day when they get their money up, they might be able to pull something that they actually like. But one day, maybe they come in here to manifest. We don't know. Okay. Thank you, girl. Yay. Someone says use Google number. For talking to people, you don't want to have your real number. That's true. Use a Google number if you don't want to give out your real number. Save people under other people's names that are women or places. You know how to do it. What one piece of advice can you give girls in their late 30s? You shouldn't be dating for anything but money and lifestyle. If you ain't dating for money, you shouldn't be dating at all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's my advice. If you're not dating for money and lifestyle, you shouldn't be dating at all. If you ain't on the rich side of town, you shouldn't be outside at all. Okay? That's it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all are silly. Okay, so anyway, back to the topic. Don't be an NPC. All right. Be the main character of your life so you can attract better. And if you meet a man and they try to make you an NPC, it's time to go. Thank you, Hailstorm, Sprinkle, Sprinkle. I appreciate you, girl. So the men that try to create NPCs out of you and revert you back to an NPC from a main character, they tell you to do less, dress less, wear less makeup, do less, they tell you to blend into the background so you're not the main character anymore. And then they become the main character. So you got to be careful of men like that. If they met you looking a certain way and they try to downgrade what you're looking like, it's because they want you to be the NPC and they want to be the main character. So be careful. Okay? Never do it. It's like, oh, you know what? I just won't wear it around you. But I'm going to wear it everywhere else. All right? You don't like hair? You don't like makeup? Don't wear them. Oh, you mean on me? Okay, well, I won't wear them around you. When I go out by myself, when I go out with my friends, when I go see my family, when I go do this, I'm putting all the stuff back on. You can look like however you need to look. But when I go out, I'm going to do what I want. Period. So it's not going to really affect what he tried to do. So, for example, if he tries to say, oh, you don't need to do this and you don't need to do that, say, oh, I won't do it with you then, since you don't like it. So when you go out with him, put on your ugliest, drabbiest outfit, no makeup, no hair, go sit across the table and chew food from him. And when you go out by yourself, when you go out with your friends, when you go out with your family, look extra good. So he can feel how stupid he is for telling you to downgrade your look. Well, you know you look good already. I won't look good for you, but I'm going to look good for everybody else. Okay? Be the main character. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to wrap this up. Y'all have any more questions? Hold on, I had to respond to this message real quick. I forgot. People are always trying to, whenever you want to ignore people, that's when they always want to talk to you. You busy. Dang, I'm busy. I'm busy. Blah, 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 blah. Uh-oh, the Musing Bunnies, thank you. Suggestions on Christmas gift to get provider with his own money. 10% of whatever he gets you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So whatever you think he's spending on you, do less. Even if it's with his own money. Okay? Because when it comes to gift giving, it is offensive if you spend a lot of his money on his gift because he could have bought it if he wanted it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you get him something you know he needs or wants, that's not too much, because men will get offended if you use their own money to buy them expensive gifts when they can buy it themselves. You got to buy them thoughtful gifts that remind him of you. Okay? So anything engraved, anything special that he can carry with him or use all the time, a little keychain, a money clip, a pin engraved or something like that. Something like that. Never outgift a man. Okay. Never. Not even with his own money. Because this will show him that you're not getting ready to do too much with his money, but you're going to do something special. Okay. You're the feminine woman. You're thoughtful. Your gifts are special, not expensive. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Even if it's his money. Because then if you spend too much of his money on him, he ain't going to be able to give it to you to spend on yourself. Okay. What? Shera, I went through Thailand phone and he was speaking to men. You were right. Okay, so your man, you found out your man was on the download. I remember you, girl. You the one came in here like last month and you said your man had went on a trip to Thailand and he came back and something, I don't know, I forgot what you told me, but I remember you telling me that he goes to Thailand quite often. And I told you that he was on the download. And now you've been found some evidence. All right. I told y'all that was a red flag when men go to Thailand, didn't I? So, if y'all are out on dates and y'all are talking to men, y'all can run that test too. Oh my gosh. But you got to play it up like you like Thailand. Even, oh my gosh, I love Thailand. I've been there. Have you been there before? Do the test. It's like them Dusties be trying to do the Dubai test on women. Do the Thailand test on them. Sprinkle. Have you ever been to Dubai? Sir, have you ever been to Thailand? Sprinkle. Yeah, you need more rosters, huh? Yeah. You said lady boys are pretty, don't blame them. We're not blaming nobody. She just didn't understand what going to Thailand meant. She thought her man was straight. Okay. I kept trying to tell her, I was like, girl, you keep going to Thailand. You might need to ask. You might need to figure it out. Okay. Mm-hmm. You said go to school and find your daddies. Ma'am, are you from the U.S.? Because it seems that you have a language barrier. Like, do you speak English? Or are you just not very witty or smart with words at all? This lady crazy. Like, either she has, I don't know how young you are, you're not understanding vocabulary, or you have a language barrier. Because you're using the wrong words. Okay. Why would their dads be at school? That just makes zero sense. Their dad's supposed to be at work. Oh. You see what I'm saying? Did you mistake school for work in the Google Translate? Mm-hmm. Yeah, get it together, okay? Get your Google Translate right. That's not making sense. Why would the dad be at school? He's at work. Work, not school. Work. You know that Rihanna song? Work, 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 work. Not school, 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 school. It's work. Men are at work. There you go. Get the Google Translate working correctly if you're going to be in here. Thank you. It sounds like they're using Google Translate because they're like using the wrong words for stuff. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said what happens in Thailand? Girl, go research it. Say, why do men go on trips to Thailand? Type that into Google. Tips for thoughts on an ultimatum. Okay, start planning your life without him. Start talking about life without him. Start making future plans without him and say, well, obviously there's nothing going on in the near future Da da da. So I'm gonna go travel the world. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna like start making plans to go do stuff without him that cost a lot of money. Okay. It's like, well, I don't know where we're going to be in like 2 years from now, but I really want to go travel here and I want to go do this and I want to go do this. So I'm saving up and I'm putting money towards this travel plan thingy. You know what I'm saying? Like there are little travel trips that you can buy. And if you show him you're putting money in it as if he's not going to be there in 2 years from now, or if you're not even trying to include him, it's like, well, I don't know where we stand in this relationship. You ain't got no ring on my finger. I don't know what you're thinking. I'm gonna go. If you coming, it could be a honeymoon if you make it right. If not, gotta go. You can stay here and figure out what you're trying to do. But I got to go. You might be keeping me from my husband, Or start talking stuff like this. Oh, you know what? When my honeymoon is gonna be here, here, here. When I get my husband, he's gonna take me here. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do that. Don't say him. Say your husband because he might not be your husband. That's how you give an ultimatum without giving an ultimatum. You start talking about where your husband gonna take you, where your husband gonna take you on a honeymoon, what you plan to do, what he's gonna do. Start describing stuff that don't even sound like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, thought my husband's gonna be so strong and handy. He's gonna take me on a honeymoon here, as if this dude is just an NPC placeholder. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah. Start talking about stuff you planning to do with the man that he is not. Otherwise, leave him alone. Mm-hmm. Yes, Tiffany, get your Christmas present. Don't be cursing people out in December, girl. Wait till after the 26th to do it, okay? Wait till after you get your gift. Then curse them out all you want. All right. Okay, y'all need to hold your tongue until December 26th and shut it up. Let me tell y'all something. If you don't get nothing still, then let it loose. Act the fool, ma'am. Block and then block them. Mm-hmm. Your husband cares and talks more than he do for me. What do I do? What? Your husband cares and talks more than he do for me? Oh, takes more. Okay, then your husband don't love you enough, girl. You like him more than he like you. You know what? I told y'all, and I tell y'all all the time, don't deal with no man he likes you unless he likes you 10 times more, because you're gonna have an issue. Never deal with a man unless he likes you 10 times more. If he don't like you 10 times more, he is not the one, darling. He ain't the one. If he's not obsessed with you, he is not the one. If he don't like you times 10, he is not the one. You always gonna have problems. If that man don't like you times 10, you will always have a problem. Always. Okay? That's why I tell y'all. That man doesn't like you times 10, he don't like you at all. Because you're always gonna have a problem. Make sure you find the ones that like you times 10. Y'all know how Pick Misha likes Dusty's times 10 and Dusty's don't like Pick Misha's? But like just for shelter, it's the same thing. All right. If your man doesn't like you times 10, it's a no-go. The same way a Pick Me should love her Dusty is how your man need to love you. Otherwise, you're doing it wrong. You send him a picture of a bill instead of sending him a pic of myself. He said, "You're so funny. Just my type. What to say next?" Cash App, Venmo, PayPal link. Okay. Link the PayPal, link the Venmo. Link the Cash App. Say, "I'm glad you think so." And then send him the links. He already told you he down. Closed mouths don't get fed. Okay? People are going to treat you how you treat yourself. Send them the links. See what ends. Send them all the options of the links. But send them one at a time. Don't make it look like you got all this stuff copy and pasted in your notes. Send them one at a time. Let him ask for the other ones. Like, "Oh, well, I don't have Cash App." I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Then fake like you're going to go start a PayPal account. "Well, let me see if I can make a PayPal account." You girl, that stuff already been made. "Let me see if I can start a PayPal account." Look like you didn't put in effort and energy. So now he got to send you something, girl. Like, "Hold on. I'm trying to make a password." Oh my gosh, they're asking me so many questions. Hold on, I got a code for my phone. I just got my nails done anyway. Okay, I think I got it. Make it look like you went through a lot of effort to download the damn app, to sign up, to get the code, do all of that. Even if you ain't doing it, pretend you're doing it. Oh my gosh, Aunt Ethel's texting and the message popped up and now I got the code message. No. Okay, so I think I got it up. Hold on, let's see. Give it a few minutes. Okay, I'm gonna send it over. Look like you put in effort to get that account, even though you've been had it and you got the link copy and pasted already in your notes. You make him look like you worked for it. So now he feels stupid if you don't send nothing. Okay. You're welcome. Thank you. Who's this? Agent Con? Is that it? Ajax Con? Thank you, girl. Make sure everything looks like it's a struggle for you as far as the efforts going into getting them the information. Okay, let me see if I can do that. I missed your message. Hold on, let me see something. Okay, Debbie, you don't have a funder yet. Should I invest in my biz? Yes, you should. You should always invest in yourself. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You should always invest in yourself. Wonderful. Thank you, girl. Okay, I think I got all of them. Appreciate y'all. I already told y'all about the thoughts on the ultimatum. I told you to start planning trips and talking about the husband that he is not. My husband's going to take me here. My husband's going to take me there. My husband is handy. He's strong. He's going to take me here on the honeymoon. Don't talk about him. Talk about your future husband as if he is not him. I've already talked about that like 10 minutes ago. Okay. Sprinkle. What's the best way you advise us to start a small business? By going to Chat GPT and finding out how to start a small business, or to find out what you're passionate about and what you actually like doing, and then use your own brain and think about it. Okay, because I can't tell you what to do. I don't know y'all. I don't know where you live. I don't know what you're passionate about. I don't know, but I definitely suggest selling something that people are going to buy over and over, and it's stuff people actually want. If you're going to sell anything online, I definitely suggest finding things that are popular online that's going to sell fast. Not nothing that you think that some people come up with the dumbest ideas and nobody wants them, and they put all their energy and stuff in it, and it's like silly. It's more personalized towards you versus what other people want. So you can't think about yourself. You got to think about what other people will buy. You know what I'm saying? So y'all already know women like makeup, nails, hair, jewelry, whatever. Get into something you know is going to sell. Then later on, you can figure out something else unique, once you got your clients and stuff. You do a little drop ship company online, start your little Shopify or Etsy shop, whatever. Buy you some inventory. Pretty much very easy. You just have to do your research. Okay. What am I asking for this Christmas? I already have everything. I try to make a list, but the only thing I keep putting on that list is like candles, expensive candles. Like I already have so much stuff. Like I can just upgrade on the brands of it, but then I'll just have to, like, you know what I mean? I already have so much stuff. Like once you already have everything is like, okay, I don't know what to ask for. I don't know what to, I already got some junk. You could give me some cash. Cash is always good. How to be interesting but not say too much when they run. What? Oh, so that they run. Okay. Ask them about themselves. Let them talk about themselves. Be interested in what they're talking about and say, "Oh my gosh, that is so interesting. You are so smart. Wow. Oh my gosh. You know what? I want to ask you a question about that since you're such a good expert on that. You know, that's how you seem interesting. You seem interesting enough to find them interesting. When that is getting old and boring, then you start giving them fake news. Okay. It's like, you're so funny. You know what? One thing I do not like when people do, then give him some fake news so you can know when he's getting ready to trigger you on purpose. Okay. Something that he doesn't do, because you paid attention to him long enough that he doesn't do certain things. Now you're going to give him some fake news to see if he's going to try to trigger you in the future. Then he's going to like, oh, okay. He thinks he's learning things about you, which he's not. He's learning fake things about you so you can clock him when he tries to trigger you or manipulate you, okay? So make sure you feed them the fake news, baby. They love that. I mean, they love knowing little things about you. Give them some fake stuff about you so you know what they're doing. So it's like, oh, okay, he's doing the thing to trigger me that I told him trigger me, but that really doesn't. Okay, noted. Trying to manipulate me, trying to trigger me. He must want to go hang out with the side chick or go somewhere with the boys, or he trying to get out of buying me a Christmas gift. It's either one of those, but I'm not going to react. I'm going to ask him for some money. Or send him my Christmas list. I'm going to totally ignore it because it really doesn't trigger me at all, but I see what he's trying to do and I know what time it is. So I'm just going to stay vigilant and keep my eyes open. Yes, that's all you got to do. But some of y'all pick me's out there, they're doing too much, and all you have to do is give them some fake news and fake triggers to see exactly what they're up to. Stress-free. It's called setting a trap. And when you set the traps and they get caught in them traps, you know what to do next. That's how you stay 5 steps ahead, okay? When I tell y'all got to be smart, strategic, and staying 5 steps ahead, this is what I mean, okay? You need to set up the whole Aunt Ethel story, the whole fake trigger, the whole fake information, so you can know exactly what they're doing, how they're trying to do it, blah, 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 blah. What's an example of fake news you can use? Okay, Aunt Ethel is fake news. She's always been fake news. Aunt Ethel is fake news. When he says, don't tell me something about you. Oh my gosh, I take care of my Aunt Ethel. She's so sweet. That's fake news to set up from the start so you can get some money out of them later. Okay. Oh, what are some deal breakers? Some dudes be asking, what are some deal breakers? Name some fake deal breakers. So when he do them, you know what time it is. Okay. See, when you tell them the truth, they know how to get to you emotionally. When you give them the fake news, they know how to reveal that they're getting ready to try to manipulate you or try to trigger you on purpose so you know the next move. Okay. Hold on, somebody teaching me. Yes. Miss Shera, I'm late to the party, but hello, hi, tiny glasses on. Glass on, how you doing? Do I use my own advice? What do you mean? Do I use my own advice? I wrote the books on it, baby. Okay, you want to see my stack of books? All these are available on Amazon. I not only speak it, I write it, I sell it. I didn't already followed it. That's why I got everything. Okay. Time for y'all to follow it now. All right, fake triggers, baby. They work. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Likes me times 10 and generous, but not enough money. Great dad family, has a good man because he helps always on the phone and he's okay. Other men sending me money. I don't respect him. I don't know what to do. Girl, that man is one of your children, dependent leech. Write him off on your taxes and dismiss him. Okay. Seemed like you already took care of him this year. It's called dismissed. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So let me ask you a question. You got a man. He does nothing for you, but he does what he can. Okay. Can you brag on this man? Can you brag on this man? Are you ashamed of this man? If you're proud of that man, then, keep him for goodness sakes. But if you are embarrassed and you can't brag on that man, you know what to do. Dismissed. If you are not thriving and you are being drained by that man, that's not a good thing, darling. Okay, because you're the woman in the relationship. Sound like you got another kid to me. Okay. I mean, is something wrong with him? Why he can't do the most? What's lacking? Yeah. This time, I think that if you know you can do better, you should try for sure. Okay. Should you go to an event at the Harvard Club? It's one of the most exclusive clubs in the world. Trying to justify $150. Girl, $150 ain't nothing, girl. You better go. Sprinkle. That ain't nothing. That's all it costs to get into the most exclusive club in the world, $150? That's not very expensive, girl. You better go. Mm-hmm. Keep him, but get another one, girl. Okay, so is this man the father of your children, or just what is he? Is he your husband? Like y'all didn't give you enough specific details. Your husband, your baby daddy. What's happening? You need permission to keep Dusty around. I see what you're trying to ask. Can you have my permission to keep your Dusty around? Is this what you're asking me, ma'am? You want SheraSeven's approval to keep your Dusty around. Why does it matter? If you want your Dusty, keep him, Pick Misha. If not, get rid of him. You know what to do. If you can't be in the middle. You either got a Dusty you claim it or you don't. You got a roommate or you got a Dusty man that you claim. If the best thing I can do, the loophole is to not claim him as your man. Since he's letting you date other people anyway and get money from other men anyway, he's not your man anyway. He is your Dusty roommate, if he's even giving you money for half the bills. He's not your man. Don't claim that. Okay? Because a man will take you 100% off the market also financially. So you can't claim that he's your full man, because if you're out there dating other men and you claiming that as your full man, that means you can replace that man because you don't really want that man, because you don't really approve of him and you're still looking for better, which is the truth. But if I were you, looking for me to tell you to keep your Dusty, the only way you can keep your Dusty is if you don't claim that he's your man. Okay? That's just them roommate and some dude. Just like them dudes be telling y'all, oh, that's just my baby mama. She's just like my roommate. We still live together. That's the same thing that they be telling all them other chicks when they out there dating. And then some chick comes in here and talking about, oh, I'm dating a guy, but he still live with his baby mama. It's the same thing. Okay? That's what you're asking me to. That's what you're asking me. You're asking me, is it okay for your baby daddy or the man that you're taking care of to stay in your house? I don't care. Do what you want. You don't need my permission. Mm-hmm. I just think you need a man that can alleviate all your issues financially, or you need to get some money and start you a business or something. Mm-mm. Okay. This is for the people that distribute the tickets for the event she wants to go to. Huh? You mean the cost? I don't know what y'all are asking me. Just if you can afford it, go. If you can't, don't go. I don't know what y'all are asking. Why is he even there? What? Girl, I don't even know why some of these broke dusty dudes are in people's houses. Mm-hmm. 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 Sprinkle, sprinkle. This is for the people that distribute the tickets for the events she wants to. Okay, they paid them $150 to give out the tickets. I'm not sure. Okay. Well, whatever. If she can afford it, go. What's that? Okay, he pays mortgage, but he can barely pay anything else after that. Okay. He's gonna be paying mortgage whether you there or not, man. So he can't even afford himself. All right. Well, then you know what? Good luck to him. So he can't pay for himself, is what you're telling me. He can't pay for his own shelter. Is that what you're telling me? You dealing with a man that can't pay for his own shelter. Okay. Well, listen to that and repeat it over and over. See if that's what you want around your future, around your kids. See if that's what you want around your kids. Someone that can't even afford to take care of themselves. See if that's what you want an example of. Okay. Remember, you're creating examples by what you choose to put in your life, what you choose to surround yourself and your family and your kids with. That's what they're looking at as an example. Do better. Okay. Mm-hmm. If you're smart, you would have what? These people in here, y'all don't sound like English is y'all thing. Come on. Do better. Come on. Or maybe you can't use certain words. I don't know. Could be that. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do men not approach you even if you take care of myself, even though people seem shocked when I tell them I am single? What is happening? You're in the wrong side of town. There's something about you that you need to change. Why don't you have a profile pic? I don't know what you look like, man. Some people don't know what they look like, and I don't know what you look like. So I couldn't tell you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you're going to ask me about how you look, I'm going to need a profile pic, baby. Not a W. Okay. NPC means non-playable character. It means background extra movie. It means someone who is not the main character. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, it means someone who's not the main character. Yeah. So don't be an NPC. Be the main character, of course, always. Always the main character, though. If you're not the main character, what are you doing? Become the main character if you are not. You said NPCs are the zombies. Exactly. The extras, the zombies, the space fillers. The placeholders, okay? Not the main characters, not the leading lady. Definitely the background. Don't be the background. Some of y'all agree to be backgrounds just to keep some dust around. I don't like when you wear makeup or hair, and I like you all natural. Okay, so you can be an NPC in the background. Oh, well, you don't need to do all of that. Why are you overdressed? Because you're an NPC in the background. You want him, they want you to be plain Jane so they can look better than you, so they can tell other women. Look, when you look plain Jane and you standing there next to your man, he's the main character and you the NPC. When your man says, I don't like you doing this, I'd like you to look plain and blah. You the NPC, he's the main character. Whenever somebody sees y'all out as a couple, they see your plain face, your plain hair, and they say she's paying bills, he's cheating. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Everybody knows. It's just obvious. She's paying bills and he's cheating. Wonderful. That's the same equivalent as having a beard as a gay man when you have a pygmy NPC as a woman. These guys out here will have you as their straight beard. You look like who did it and why. ain't got a stitch of makeup on, hair's not looking like it should, and they're parading you around, letting everybody know that they cheat and you pay bills and that they're building on your back. Okay? Because some of y'all don't realize that's what you look like. Soon as they see a man that looks better than you or just as good as you or around your same age and you are sitting over there plain Jane blending into the background, that is the other woman's cue that that man is looking for his next chick because he's building on this one's back. That is the cue, because they will look at you in your eye like, you know, I ain't really with this, right? Because I've had the look done to me. They will parade their plain Jane chicks, pick Mishas, right? And give you eye contact along the way. So you know what this is. This is Pick Misha. I ride on her back, but I got some extra money to spend. That's the look that they give you. Okay? They don't even care that you know that they got a woman because they don't count. You know, that's why I tell y'all, do not be the NPC, be the main character. Now, if that woman was made up, had some lipstick on, had her hair done, nails, you would have gave her a little bit more respect because you would have understood that she's also a leading lady and a main character. But when you over there sitting like looking like plain Jane and your man is sitting there giving all the other women looks like, you know what, this ain't it, you know this ain't it, you know this ain't it, I cheat, she pay bills. You know what it is. So it's literally like you're their straight beard. Straight beards are women that men parade around, letting everybody else know that he's doing her dirty. It's just the truth. It's disgusting, really. It's the truth. They look at her and they're like, okay, you know, this is my straight beard, right? This is my pick Misha. You know, this is the bill payer, right? This is the 50-50 chick, right? She don't really count. That's what they do. So I'm just trying to help y'all out, ladies. I'm trying to tell you, because that's what they do. As soon as they see a woman that they like, they are acting brand new and as if you are the maid. Mm-hmm. Better put on some hair and makeup, or do your hair and put some makeup on, something. Because you don't want to be the NPC or the maid or the straight bearded that man, or that man's, you know, baby mama, whatever you are, Barbara the Builder, Pick Misha, whatever you don't want to be her. You said NPC equals low self-esteem, right? Some of y'all, this is y'all's reality. Y'all need to wake up from it because it's the truth. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You can change it. Start caring about yourself and become the main character. So everybody thinks that you're trying to level up on him because he don't have exactly what you need. So think about this. Pick Misha can go from NPC to main character and attract a man with more money. And one fell swoop if you're smart. So for example, let's say Pick Misha looking plain. Your man took you out. All these other women he's looking at all these other women and drooling over them. You sitting over there looking like plain Jane, blending into the background. Now, the next time he take you somewhere, if you look really good, all these other men are going to be looking at you. He's going to be starting to get a little bit insecure as if you about to replace him with a bill payer. You know what I'm saying? So flip the script and look your best. Stop looking like a background character. Thank you for all the support and motivation we get in here. It is an instant mood boost seeing you. Any comedians you enjoy watching lately? Ha ha hee hee. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle. I always like Cat Williams. Cat Williams is always like funny. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. NPC, non-playable character, extra in a movie, a background filler person, not the main character. Okay, that's what I mean. Thank you, Tiny Glass. I appreciate you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, so some of y'all are out here wanting to level up, but scared. That's probably a whole nother video. Scared not of a person, but scared of your abilities to succeed or to attract better. Okay. Some of y'all are sitting here scared because because you've heard so many things about this and that, and you don't want to even deal with it. You just want to be in your comfort zone, in your cocoon, in your house, dealing with your dust. But you know what? There's a better life out there if you choose it. Okay. Some people will never find out until it's too late. Okay. Because the longer you deal with a dusty, the further they drag you down. And when you get old and all the people you see are doing their thing, living their best life, doing this, your dusty gonna be looking at you. You're gonna be looking at him and you're gonna be like, why did I choose this path? Okay. And even your kids are gonna grow up and they're gonna say, my mom chose a dusty. My mom is with a dusty. My dad or my father or her husband or whatever don't do nothing, and she pays all of it. They're gonna go. Your kids are gonna go tell on you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-oh. Thank you, Galleon. What's this? Gailman, if I'm music. I hope I said that right. Hey, thank you. I thank you. I appreciate it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You said you leveled up, but you have social anxiety going out alone. Girl, you're the main character. You don't. Do main characters have social anxiety? Girl, you are the event. You are the show. You are the reason. You walk in, you are the guest of honor. Okay? Y'all ever seen Bridgerton? When everybody's dancing at the ball, and then the queen walk in and everything stops? That's you. Okay? Why do you have social anxiety when you are the guest of honor, when you are the queen, when you are the main character? That doesn't make any sense. When you arrive, your presence is a gift. That's the mentality you need to have. When you walk into a place, you're like this. Yes, y'all better be thankful I walked in. I'm here. Y'all can all relax now. The queen is here. That's the mentality you need. How can you have social anxiety when you are the guest of honor, the queen, and the very reason that you're there should be an honor and a gift? Okay? That's how you need to start thinking. If you don't think like that, it's because you are not main character energy, and you need to go back and make sure that's how you feel when you walk in. You need some theme music in your head when you walk into a place. You need to walk on your entry walk. You make sure your outfit is cute and you walk in like you own the place, darling. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you can't do that, practice on it. Okay? Remember, you're the prize, so act like it. Act like you're the prize. Okay? Act like you're the prize. Everything you do, walk, talk, and act like you're the prize, the trophy, everything. You walk in there with social anxiety, insecure, don't know what to do with your hands. That's you need to work all that out before you get into place. Okay. Practice your walk when you walk in. That's what I used to do. Whenever you about to walk into a place and everybody about to look and see who's coming in, you need to practice that walk. It's like the runway. Okay. Main character energy, always. Stop thinking so much and think about how much of a main character you are. And guess what? People are going to wonder why. Oh my gosh, who is that woman? Oh my gosh, why is she walking in here like she's the queen? She must be someone. Oh my gosh, why is she dressed so nice? Why is her head held high and she has good posture and she actually looks like she likes herself? And we're lucky that she chose this place to come to. Why? That's the energy you're going to get. So work on it. When people turn their head and ask who you are, that's what you got main character energy. Oh, who is that? Instead of ignoring you and looking at somebody else. Who is that? That's the response you want. Okay? Work on it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Who's my favorite seductress? Favorite seductress. My favorite seductress. I don't know. I don't really think about that. You mean in movies or in history or what? Mhm. Someone said Marilyn. Marilyn was a really good seductress, but you know who got a bunch of money? You know who got the gifts, the money, the fame, the men, all of them? Elizabeth Taylor. Okay. She kept some diamonds. She kept some husbands. She kept some money. She even had a couple of lavender marriages. And she kept some businesses. Yeah, she was one of the first women to do her own perfume. Shout out this, uh celebrity. She also played Cleopatra in a movie. There's a rumor that Marilyn wanted to play Cleopatra in that movie, but they wanted Elizabeth Taylor because they knew she was more of a seductress. Now, Marilyn is iconic. Don't get me wrong. Elizabeth Taylor was the seductress. Yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle. She was even seducing in her old age. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said Morticia Adams. Okay. Well, that's a fictitious character, but yes, I mean, yes, her too. You said Liz got everybody to marry her as she should, and got all the diamonds, started her a little side hustle business. You know, she's got her perfumes, etc., etc. Okay. Everybody grandma smell like white diamonds. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or some of y'all's great grandma, if they still alive. Some of y'all are young. You gonna start reading her biography? Oh my gosh, y'all know? Okay, old ladies, look, old people, because young people I don't know. Do y'all remember the show Lassie? I'm talking to my old heads. Y'all know this show Lassie? Okay, she was the little girl in the show Lassie, the black and white show. That was Elizabeth Taylor. I didn't know. I had no idea that's who that was. I was watching reruns when I was little. The little girl on Lassie is Elizabeth Taylor. She was a child star. Okay. Yeah, with the collie, the little dog, the collie dog. Yeah. I said, oh, that's her. What about nowadays? Who's my favorite seductress nowadays? I mean, you would have like I don't really see too many seductresses nowadays. I see more like stripper energy, more like ratchet energy. I don't see seductive energy that much anymore. That's why when you have it, men flock to you. Like, oh, you know, sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm talking on the level of like Marilyn and Elizabeth Taylor, like that type of like iconic seduction. Like I don't see that anymore. I just see more ratchet stuff, like stripper stuff. So I don't know, y'all. We gonna have to wait and see what happens. Okay. Thank you. I don't see anybody on that level yet in order to compare them. So I don't know. I like to go back to the original or to the old school seductresses because those things actually work. Okay. Remember, you don't want to look like Mattress Maggie, or you don't want to act like Mattress Maggie. You want to get the bag without doing none of that stuff. Okay. You said you're a selective classy stripper. Yeah, I mean strippers can even be classy. Strippers can be seductive. They have like the classy strippers. They got the burlesque dancers. But if you're asking me like as far as a celebrity or something like that, I don't know. Like I still gotta. I'll look around and see if I can find someone that's on that level. But I can't think of it off the top of my head. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do I think pretty punishment exists? Like who's finna punish you? How many dudes on the roster gonna punish you all at the same time? I don't understand. Who's punishing you for being pretty? Do you mean people that are jealous of you? You're just giving beauty tips. That's all they mad about. And if they're mad about your looks, just start telling them how to do stuff. Girl, if you just get this eyeliner, girl, if you just get this lotion, this moisturizer, you can look good too. Back after a long break. Thank you, Shera. Hey, girl. Simone in the 90s. How you doing? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Welcome back. Okay. I don't understand what the pretty, what would you call it? Pretty something. I don't know what that is, girl. Pretty something? What did you call it? Pretty punishment? No, that's just jealousy. Just give them beauty tips, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just give them beauty tips. That's really what they're asking for in a roundabout way. Men punish you for being pretty. Okay, well, tell them how to get pretty too. Okay? It's like, you know what? Come here. This is what they really want you to do. Come here. You can be pretty too. Hold still. Because I don't want you to be mad at me for looking good. You got to look good too. Come here. All right. Come over here. Come here. Let me comb your hair. Right. Hold on one second. Finishing touch. Now we're the same. Twinsies. Twin. You're pretty too. You feel better? All right. No, that's not. I know that's not your color, but we'll get you your own shade. I never thought I'd be in an LGBTQ plus relationship. What do I mean? I mean, you want to be pretty like me, right? No? Then why are you treating me like you're jealous of my looks? I mean, I can help you if you want to transition. What are we doing? We could be besties. Sprinkle, sprinkle, lavender marriage. You can't be punished for being pretty, but you can't help that man transition. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You can be the first steps. He's going to thank you later when he, steps out his heels. He's like, you know what? I like to thank my girlfriend who helped me come out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Help him, girl. He crying for help. When they start acting like that, it's because they want to be you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just start, look, test them out. Say, you know what? Try this on. Give them the bra. Put this on. Put some socks up in there. They go with it. You like this? No, that means they like it. Test them out. Try to make them wear your underwear too. They put them underwear on and a bra on. They trying to transition. Let's get it. That they treat you crazy. See what they fall for. Now you'll know. You'll be like, oh my gosh, they want to be. Darn it. Okay. That's why they're so mean, because they want to wear this lingerie. They want to be Doja Cat. Oh gosh. That's why they dyed their hair blonde and shaved it. Oh well. Sprinkle, sprinkle. No wonder they know all the words to Nicki Minaj and Doja and Cardi. They know all the rap tunes of the female rappers. Oh my gosh. I should have put it all together. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Pick measures in Europe get mad when you tell them to date for money and they attack you. Girl, just say, you know what? If you ugly, you ugly. Right? If you like dust, just say you like dust. Okay. I'm sorry. I should have told. You know what? Some of y'all be defending y'all dusties. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend your dust. Keep them, girl. Somebody got to take care of them. Oh my gosh, it's not all about money. Oh, no. Okay, ma'am. Defend your dust. Gotcha. You don't come over here asking me how I got all this nice stuff. I started my business, leveled up, and you still over there paying for dust. Don't come over here asking me how I did it, because you're going to be mad. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said they defend them dust. It's like it's no tomorrow. Exactly. If you gotta sit up there and defend your dust, something's wrong. He's supposed to be defending you from them bills. If you gotta defend your dust from everybody, and he can't even defend you from them bills, what you doing? What are you doing? Y'all pick me will jump up to defend their dust, and they dust can't even defend them from their own bills. Okay, man. Continue on. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Have I heard of Wendy Ding? Did I say that right? I think somebody tagged me in one of her videos or the video about her. Yes. The ultimate sprinkle, sprinkle gold digger. Yes. She got a bunch of money. She got married a few times and took a bunch of money and some houses and some property. And she's like final boss, gold digger, sprinkle, sprinkle, right? Wonderful. We love to see it. Yes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So that was definitely a woman that had a lot of strategy. Period. You could tell. Any man who angrily mentions equals rights to justify 50-50 and looks anxious needs to be immediately blocked. Okay, yes. Any man claiming to be equal to a woman is confused out his mind. Okay? You are not equal to a woman. You must worship and pay for women. Okay? If you need a partner to go 50-50, go get you a roommate and go get you a man. Sir. But not over here. Okay. When women know their value and their worth, they don't go 50-50 with no man. They dismiss him as soon as he start acting like he's broke and ain't got no money. Okay, because what's the use? Okay. Well, you're 50-50 equal rights. Well, you're not even equal to me, so I go get some more money. And even when you do get equal, I still don't want you. You got to have more. You know what I'm saying? Don't I? Go do better. Go get more. Goodbye. They trying to be your equal. You want somebody more. No, sir, we aiming higher. We want somebody that got more. Goodbye. Why do we need you? You ain't got nothing. Did you love a man for men? No, I don't. I know. For what? What you gonna do for me? When you ask them what they can do for you, they can't even say nothing. They ain't got no money. That conversation is over right then. What can a man do for you if he can't give you no money? You start waiting on him to explain it, he can't. Ask him. Ask a man next time when he starts to pull out, oh, all you want is money. Say, well, what can you do? Then what else can you do for me? When he start naming some BS that you know he ain't finna do ever, then you could just roll your eyes. I'm like, oh my gosh. So you can lie. Wonderful. So you can't give me no money, but you can lie to me. Got it. You said the older generation of men failed this generation. They don't even know what's expected of them. They did, because the older men left probably and didn't teach nothing else, But they have videos out there now. They got examples. People can learn. People can chat GPT. People can go watch some old movies. They can figure it out. They just don't. You said, or what do women do? I don't know. How did you get here, sir? How did you get on the planet? All right, that's enough. That's quite enough. That's all we need to do. And if we don't do it and choose not to do it, still the same. We could if we wanted to. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And if we can't, then guess what? We still the reason you wake up and go to work, so you can have a little piece of action if that's what you think you can get to. We're the reason you get up every day. That's good enough. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Think about this. Now, this is the most serious thing. If a woman was in a world with 0 men, she would still have a reason to wake up. If a straight, I have to say straight because some men wake up for another man. If a straight man woke up in a world with 0 women, do you think he'd get out of bed? Do you think he'd go do something to make himself better? No, he wouldn't. He would stay there and be like, ain't nothing else to get up for, or he would go chasing some animals. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, he'd be chasing some sheep. That's about it. He'd be saying, I'm going into the field. There were no women on the planet. Men would have no reason to get up and do nothing unless he saw a sheep running through. That's about it. Someone said, or a turkey. Exactly. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, shit. Let me go get that. Oh, one got loose. That's what they used to do back in the day. They might wait for some animals. I dreamed about this sheep last night. Oh my goodness. There was no women, or no women was available to them. They be dreaming about sheep or each other like on Brokeback Mountain. So y'all be happy that we exist so y'all don't have to wake up chasing sheep. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, they had to make laws. They had to literally make laws because these men out here chasing behind some animals. So let that sink in once the next time you seek validation from men. They literally had to go and make laws, write laws, have people sign it, get it stamped, get it voted on because of these types of men out here. And y'all seeking their validation when they had to make laws to protect the animals' booties. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said, oh my God. This lets you see men in a whole nother perspective, don't it? Mm-hmm. Save a sheep today. Go get you a pygmy instead, okay? Because they won't run. All right, wonderful. Even men have to chase the sheep. Sheep ain't coming to them. You men have to chase that. They still have to chase. Okay, you telling me a sheep is better than a pygmy? She chasing him. Mm-hmm. Next time you pick Misha, you think about chasing a dusty. Think about how even a dusty man will chase a sheep instead of you, and then come back to reality and come back on this channel and come click and start watching. Okay. The next time you get ready to text that man first, chase that man down, worried about what he doing. Think about this: a man will chase a sheep before he will chase a pygmy. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said in the biblical time they prefer the goats. Oh Lord, not the goats. Okay. You said the brain of a man is a mystery. Okay. Just think about that the next time you get ready to text your Dusty and chase behind him. All right. Wonderful. Mm-hmm. I gotta go in a few minutes, y'all. But thank y'all so much. Y'all are funny. These comments are hilarious here. Why do men say that you're so interesting and they have many questions and talk highly but aren't rushing me to the bed? It means that they probably see you more than just mattress Maggie, somebody to roll around a mattress with. They probably save that for Pygmisha. Okay. Maybe they take you more seriously than which is a good thing. Or they might try to friend zone you if they're not attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not getting money out of them, it doesn't matter anyway. They're not spending no money, you ain't getting no money, it don't matter anyway. You wasted your time. Okay. So they see you as a challenge. Exactly, girl. Go with it and go get some money with it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, ladies, I will leave you with this. It is the holiday season. It is December. Do not get triggered. Do not let men pick fights with you so you can get your Christmas gift. Remember, when you start to be a pick-me-sha and start to seek male validation and base your self-esteem on it, remember, they had to make laws to protect animals from men, and that you seeking their validation means absolutely nothing. You need to be seeking their money. Okay. Any other questions? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Is it true? Just think about it, stuff. Just start thinking about stuff like that where you start to think about pick me stuff. Just think about that. They had to put laws in place. And you over here sitting around begging and crying and chasing behind some man when he used to chase behind sheep and goats, and they had to make laws against it. What are you really doing, man? Why aren't you focused on that money? Okay. You said you heard the more laws, the more corrupted it is. Exactly. Can you tell us about pheromones, please? Okay, ma'am. I have a bunch of pheromones from Heaux Cosmetics. I wear them daily. Like if I go out of my house, I got them on. You get better treatment. People are nicer to you, especially the Liquid Finesse. Wear it every day. It's also a mood booster. So anyone in your presence, their mood is going to be lifted when they get in your presence. So that's why I highly suggest it when you're going out, when you're dating. Y'all can use my code SHERA. Links are in the description bar. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Any business ideas for the World Cup 226? Business ideas? I don't even know what the World Cup is. I don't know what sports are. What is it? Is it soccer? Football? I know it ain't football. What is it? Is it soccer? I don't know. Oh, it's soccer. Girl, I don't know one soccer team. But find somebody that got the best tickets, got the best box seats or whatever. I don't know what they be. I don't know what they be doing. I have no idea, baby. Yeah, it is a European thing. I have no idea. You asked the wrong woman, baby. But the best business idea I could think of, maybe sell some t-shirts online. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't really get into sports. But thank you anyway. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Maybe make you some merch online and sell it. That's the best I can come up with. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not a sports fanatic. I am so sorry. Don't ask me about no sports. Okay. But I will see y'all later. Thank y'all so much. Bye.